Oh, yes, indeed, I did my homework. I did my homework in multiple different ways. First of all, I installed Reshade on this game. I put in a shader that's slightly more vibrant, slightly less washed out. I think it looks very nice. If there's ever a time where it doesn't look very nice, then I can just turn it off with the press of a button. I also installed a mod that changes the button prompts to PlayStation button prompts because I'm very particular, and I'm also using a DualShock controller. So you can see at the top left, those are DualShock button prompts, which makes me much happier. I also went in this morning and did a bunch of side quests. Just wrapped up a bunch. I even did the fucking fragile delivery. I did the fragile delivery that you can't roll for. And then I did fragile delivery 2 because I hate myself. Why is this colored like Breath of the Wild? Do you think that's how it is? Hang on. Here it is on, right? And here it is off. So here's off. Here's on. I think it's nice and subtle. I think it's good. Yeah. The shader came like a lot more drastic when I installed it, so I customized it myself to make it a little more subtle. There was this like weird sharpen filter on it when it came like pre-installed, when it came downloaded. Words, Jesus. There was this weird sharpen filter on it that I turned off, so that's good. But yeah, I think it'll serve us well. So yeah, I did a bunch of side quests. I got this weapon, which was 16,000 gold, which I'm pretty sure is the last weapon that I need to get for now. Again, I'm serious about getting ending C and then all the endings afterwards as well. So one of the side quests is Yona's side quest, which required wheat from the field. And I looked it up, and it turns out that growing crops in this game works on real time. So you can literally plant a crop here, turn off the game, change your system time to 1 day from today, log back into the game, and then the crops are grown. Very cool video game. But I did not turn that quest in because I want to see just how bad Yona's cooking is. Or good. The cooking is good.
Hey, Yona, I got your ingredients.
Yay! Okay, hold on. I'm gonna get started right now.
Yona, wait.
Remind her not to boil it too long. Remind her to cut the meat. Both!
Be sure to cut the meat into small pieces.
Come on, I'd never forget that.
She's gonna forget that. She's gonna put the whole fucking thing in. She's gonna put the whole thing!
This smells hideous. She boiled it so long it's like one big pot of slurry.
Eat up, okay?
Sure, Yona.
NieR's going to die.
Great.
NieR's fucking doomed. Here, Vice, eat it. You eat it.
Tomorrow, Yona's not gonna be the only one here who's sick.
Loses all HP. Okay, your side quest is done. Wait, I didn't get anything for that. I didn't get a reward for that. Oh, well, I guess I got Yona's appreciation, which I guess is as good of a reward as any. Okay. There was another side quest that I started on stream, which required 5 lizard tails and 5 mouse tails for Popola's booze, which is very concerning to me, honestly. I don't even want to think about what that tastes like. But I did find the 5 lizard tails. They're fucking out here. They're out here in the field. You gotta like pick up these tiny little lizards that are running around that aren't marked in any way at all. They're not marked on the map. The game doesn't tell you that the lizards are there. It doesn't even tell you can pick them up unless you're standing right over them. I had to look it up. So I have the lizard tails, and then there's mice at the junk heap, apparently, which is where we're going. Here, I'll show off the shader again. Off and on. I know some people might prefer it with it off, but I prefer a little more saturation, personally speaking. Does it really look like Breath of the Wild? I haven't played Breath of the Wild in long enough to tell. It really, that's not a bad thing though, is it? By the way, while I was doing side quests, I realized that there's a thing you can do. If you do an attack and then hold your next attack, it does like a stronger attack. Don't worry, Lyra, you'll get more Breath of the Wild in 1 month. Yeah, I will. You know, despite those like cool new features they showed off during the Breath of the Wild teaser thing, whatever, I'm worried that it's just gonna be way too much like Breath of the Wild. It's just gonna be another Breath of the Wild. They also didn't say anything about dungeons. We don't even know if we're getting shrines back or anything. We don't know if we're getting dungeons of any kind or if they're just gonna make us make our own adventure. You know, Breath of the Wild was cool and kind of genre breaking and everything, but I'm kind of worried that now Nintendo thinks, okay, now all Zelda has to be open world. So after Tears of the Kingdom, we're gonna make another open world game because that's what Zelda is now. And I'm gonna be very fucking sad if that's the case. I just want like another Zelda game, you know? Breath of the Wild was cool, but I personally think, I think Zelda, like, with the usual formula is cooler. But I guess only time will tell, right? Pepper or... Hello, Junkeep. I remember this dungeon being a huge pain in the ass. Well, was it a pain in the ass or was it just tedious? Watching the discourse around the dungeon stuff has been very strange because I fully understand where people are coming from, but also Breath of the Wild is the most fun I've had with any Zelda game by a large degree. I had a lot of fun with Breath of the Wild, but I think the fun that's had with the Breath of the Wild is a lot less replayable than the usual Zelda stuff. Because, you know, in Breath of the Wild, the fun is had by, like, you know, discovery and, like, finding something you didn't know was there. And I think when you replay the game, well, then now you know where everything is, so, you know, it's not really exploring anymore. And that's my problem with open world games. That's why I haven't really replayed, what's it called? Elden Ring. I haven't really been able to replay Elden Ring either. Because, like, you know, most of the fun was finding out where everything is. But now that I know where everything is, all that distance between everything is just a chore. It's kind of a pain in the ass. And that's how I feel about Breath of the Wild as well. I'm just looking for mice right now. Don't mind me. If I just leave and re-enter the map 5 times, then I can just pick up that mouse 5 times, right? Good side content, right? So I'd rather a more finely detailed, handcrafted experience, more like, you know, point A to point B kind of experience.
Jacob, I'm hungry.
Listen, you also have to understand that I'm the kind of girl that doesn't see linear as a criticism of a video game. Like, everyone hates the fuck out of how Final Fantasy X is, like, basically a glorified hallway, but I like it like that. I like it like that. That's a good way to tell a story. I like Final Fantasy X like that. I like linear.
I know, hold on. Maybe we have some old bread here.
Here, let's give you a paper-thin slice of bread.
Hey
like
there.
in that Mickey Mouse cartoon.
Oh, welcome. Please, come in.
What is this place?
It's my shop. I'm the finest smith in these parts. Usually.
I'm the only person in these parts.
See, my brother and I build items from scrap we find in the junk heap, but we're a little low on supplies at the moment.
The junk heap, you say?
That's right. Folks say it used to be a military base. I don't know about that, but there's lots of great stuff in there.
Are you recognizing his voice? Are you? Does anyone know whose voice this is? Who this person is voiced? Because Beth is recognizing it.
It's not exactly the safest place in the world, but we gotta eat, you know?
So it's just the two of you out here?
Our father died when Gideon was very young. And Mom she's out right now, getting supplies. But I'm sure...
Mom's been gone for 7 days.
She'll be
When's she coming
fine.
back? 7 days? That's a long time.
It's getting harder to find good scrap. She probably had to go deeper into the heat.
She's completely safe and okay.
I'm hungry.
What is that maneuver? What is that maneuver? Holy shit. Look at him. He's fucking wailing over there. God damn. He's fucking fighting over there.
So, if you had the materials, would you be able to upgrade our weapons?
Well, yeah, but it's really dangerous in there right now, so we...
No problem. We'll go.
You will?
I want to upgrade my weapon.
I've got a big fuck
And
off sword on
besides,
my
you
back.
need inventory for your shop, right?
Well, yes, but...
It's settled then. What do you need?
Well, to improve your weapon, I'll need 3 titanium alloy. You can get them from the defense robot.
Got it.
Here's a map of the complex. And be careful, please.
It's not scary at all. Wait, this Jacob guy is voiced by Sasuke? Sasuke? Holy shit, he's gonna upgrade our weapon of the Sharingan. Gosh damn. Jacob is Sam Riegel. Well, I guess that's the voice actor's name. I thought there was 2 mice that spawned in this map from what I could see. Yeah, fuck it. We're just gonna go in and now we're gonna get the mice. We're mouse hunting. We're looking for Moushly. Don't mind me. We're just doing very, breathtaking, emergent gameplay here. I see it. I see it. Give now. Give, please? Come here. Yeah, I remember, like, I looked up where to get mouse tails, and it said that there were, like, 2 of them spawned here at the time, but I can't find the second one. So rather than waste time, 3 more times. Let's go. Sasuke was Yuri Lowenthal. What are y'all about? I'm just reading what chat's saying. Don't look at me. Don't look at me. I don't know voice actors. Where is the mouse? Mouse! There we go. The mouse is okay, everyone. We're just taking its tail. We're just ripping the tail off. It doesn't feel a thing. Isn't Yuri Lowenthal like a very high-profile voice actor? I swear I've heard that name before. And, you know, I don't really know actor names. Get over here! Extremely high profile. Oh my god, it's Sam Riegel. Also known as AR Alpino! Holy shit! That's even weirder! The worst Alpino. Also frames? Wait, what frames? What do you mean frames? Did the frame rates fucking die? Wait, I think that might just be you, because my OBS is showing just fine. Hey, is everyone having frame rate problems right now? Or is it just Beth? I think it might be your browser, Beth. Yeah, Dolly is not having any problems. Yeah, it's just Beth. Okay, there you go. Yeah, I think it was your browser. Do I have everything then? Okay, there we go. Next time I go to Seafront, I'll get booze for Popola. Alright, trash heap, junk heap. I do quite like how this shader looks. Oh! This is where the mouse is. God damn it. Oh, well. Oh, that is such a cool fucking view. Man, I love the ruined architecture in NieR. Like, the ruined post-apocalypse shit. That is right up my alley.
Aye, it is bright in here.
Looks like the ancient machinery is still working. Not that we have any idea how it works.
Ruins from ancient times, patrolled for eons by unstoppable machines.
Unstoppable?
Yeah,
What do you mean
and I bet they're full
unstoppable?
of rare materials.
Look how unstoppable it was. I could not stop it. Oh, music. Wait, I've forgotten how much the music here fucks. here?
Doesn't seem.
Okay, this is a shortcut back. Yeah, the music makes up for how much this dungeon kind of sucks a bit. Box. Okay. Was box really necessary, though? Alright.
This place is hardly befitting one of my grand stature.
You sure do like to complain,
come
Vice.
Vice complaining is like peanut butter and jelly. Oh my god, that's so annoying. There we go. Yes, I need materials, please. Okay, this way. God, the movement feels so fucking snappy. I don't know how much they changed the movement compared to how much they changed the combat. I know they changed the combat a lot, but I don't know how much they changed the movement. But God, it feels so fucking good. Oh, God. Oh, come on. What are you doing? There we go. I'm fine. I'm fine.
It's pretty rough in here.
Yes, hardly suitable work for children.
They both look so skinny too.
And
It's like the
certainly
same
elder
vocalist
in
for
giving
most of the
his
Chaos
shelter.
language music, isn't it? I kind of wonder if they do like any like their own like music outside of this Chaos music stuff. Down. Oh God! I fucked up my combo. I keep fucking it up. Do not explode. Those are some like very visceral explosions. The movement is also very different. I'm gonna have to like go back and rewatch some of my original NieR videos, I think, just to see all the differences. God damn it. Though that would mean having to tolerate how my voice sounded 4 years ago. Something I've noticed in some of my really old videos is that I was a lot less confident in how my voice sounded, so I kind of forced myself to be a little more high-pitched than I actually sound. It sounded natural at the time because that's just how I spoke, but now it sounds really annoying. I mean, you know, not that it's that much better now, but I just think I sound a lot less forced. Well, this is the same as the other room. Why'd you comment on it this time? Broken arm, that's what I'm giving these robots. I'm not getting any rare things. I think I have a rare item word on. But it's like 2%, so however much that counts for. This bitch shouldn't even have a hitbox! There we go. Oh, titanium alloy. I needed that. I'd rather not have to farm for that video game. If you're listening to video game, I don't want to farm for that. How many of those do I have? Retreat 3. Well, it doesn't fucking say how many I got. Okay, let's see. Titanium alloy. I have 1 so far. I gotta keep an eye out for that. Also, let's look at the map again. Oh, 2 ways to go. Here, let's try this way first. The main chorus of Simone's theme, an automata, is an opera singer. Very appropriate. Do you want to fuck off with that attack, maybe? God damn it. Yeah, just turn yourself into an entire hitbox for like 10 whole seconds. Oh, I don't like what the map is telling me right now. Oh, I don't like how the perspective is telling me right now. God. Jesus Christ, come on! Okay, there we go. Oh, leveling up restores your health, that's right. There we go. It's a lot of materials. There isn't anything else in here, is there? No. Your voices come leaps and bounds and it was already really good. Well, Dahlia, you are the most biased. There is none on this planet more biased than you, but I appreciate it anyway. Just spawn in faster. Have a hitbox faster. There we go. That's a good combo for these guys. That's a really good combo. Damn. Just press square once and then hold triangle and they die. Wait, where am I going though? Wait, this is a dead end too. I think it's also good. Thank you, Marcy. No, Marcy is biased too because now I know the difference between stalagmites and stalactites. So that causes bias to the geologists. Oh shit, nice! I think I'm free to go now. Oh, right.
You do it.
Once I turn in the quest, then I'll be able to go in deeper, I think. Or maybe I'll go in deeper later.
I wish you could just warp back to the client after you get their stuff.
Whoa.
Yeah, it's apparently a kind of magic that can.
Whoa, NieR, are we doing fucking commentary about the industry? Are we doing commentary about the genre?
Devilry where are you, lad?
How come?
Because all of the sages who attempted said spell were reduced to mincemeat when they struck obstacles in their path.
Ooh. Ah, the FTL problem.
All right then, walking it is.
The FTL problem. A teacher is never biased to her students. All are equal in the path of learning. Well, fuck, what am I supposed to say to that? You're right, Marcy. I would never imply otherwise. Mouse! I don't even know if I need these for literally anything else in this video game. I'm just grabbing them because they're there. Hello, make my weapon better, please.
I hate being alone. I want to go find Mom.
God damn, look at his moves. This is a real child, real human child that is voicing this child. These are real human child movements.
Oh, hello again.
We got your materials.
Ah, thank you so much. I'll get right to work on your weapon. Normally I'd charge you something, but you can have this one for free.
Weapon upgraded.
Here you go, and thanks again.
Which weapon?
Find Mom.
Oh my
Is
god.
everything okay?
I want to find
I'm
Mom.
sorry. He's impatient for our mom to come back and thinks we should go look for her.
I want to find
You just
Mom.
need to wait, okay?
I don't want to wait. I want to find Mom.
I don't want to wait.
Ice.
Yes, yes, I know. We're off to search for the misplaced mother, aren't we?
Please, no. I already owe you far more than I can ever repay.
Good, upgrade our weapons more.
Don't even worry about it.
Upgrade weapon.
You don't understand. Our mother is... Never mind. Mom usually goes pretty deep inside the mountain. You're gonna need to use the elevator, so I'd better give you the activation code.
Oh boy, I'm sure he wasn't about to say anything very important about his mother. So wait, what was upgraded? Nameless Blade? Why the fuck would I ever use this? It sucks. It's so bad. Can I upgrade Beastbane? Upgrade that.
Mom usually take... Oh, need some work done on your weapon?
Need some work done on your weapon? Wow, I have 20 gold. I don't think this is happening for now.
Come back.
Hang on. What do I need to upgrade the
Mom
Beast
usually-
Bane?
Oh, need some work done on your weapon?
Beast Bane. 1 complex machine and 12 iron ore. Jeez, that's a big upgrade though. Well, I can buy iron ore from this guy, but it's gonna cost like over 10,000. Can I find iron ore in the junk heap? I don't really know. I'm sure complex machine is a junk heap.
Come back.
I don't want to wait. All right, back in we go. We got the little teaser of the dungeon, and then 2 minutes later, we just go into the dungeon. That's how it works. That's how JRPG works. I'm sure you'll hear them commentating about it. I really hope it has a happy ending. There's nothing worse than a sad
Right.
tree.
He said
God
their
bless
mom
you,
would be
Yona.
somewhere deep inside the mountain, right?
If I may ask, what is it that possesses you to meddle in the affairs of these children?
JRPG
Yona and I
protagonist.
both know what it feels like to miss your mother.
Wait, so where do I go? Is the elevator working now? Oh, yeah, it is. Okay, cool. Again, at least the music fucks. Hello, also, hello, Thomas. Welcome. Oh, you removed half the song. Yeah. Oh no, the cutting robots! Get your ass back here! There we go. Well, if anyone sees a complex machine, yell, I guess. Wait, hang on, I see... Oh, wait, no, that's, that, you can't go in there, right? No, don't go on the ladder! Don't go on the ladder! He goes straight from, like, a big attack to very gingerly going down. Oh, God. There's everyone. Everyone's here. Everyone's here. There we go. Love these gonk droid-ass robots, Dahlia. I'm so proud that you know what those are now. I couldn't be more proud. Gonk, gonk. This is closed off? Let's see. Yeah, okay. Ha, what? What is it with Yoko Taro and just the bright red balls? He was just like, yeah, this is good enough with explosions? Oh. Okay, yeah, I was like, spawn in a guy, but you can spawn in a bomb. There you go. That works just as well. Isn't there like a fucking like auto-scroller section of this dungeon actually? Isn't it right here actually? Minecarts. Change the direction of your magical attack. Oh boy, twin stick shooter. Well, actually, I guess this is a single stick shooter. This is a very slow minecart. Take your time. Take your time. We're in no rush. It's okay. You're trying your best. We can't all go as fast as the minecart from Resident Evil. Take your time. You can adjust your speed by pressing forward. Oh! Stop taking your time! Stop taking your time! Go fast! Go fast! Wow, I sure am adjusting my speed right now. This is not very adjusted. I'm not feeling very well adjusted right now, chat. I know that's a very shocking thing to hear from me of all people, but here we are. I'm running out of MP! Oh, fuck off. Come on, man. I don't have the magic for this. There we go. Okay, never mind. It's actually going pretty well. Shoutouts again, by the way, to the particle effects in Replicant. Holy shit, this looks great. Combo plus magic charging. That's okay. That's okay. Go, 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 go. All right, we're out of here.
You can't possibly believe their mother managed to fight her way down here.
No, she also had a book. She took a look inside a
Or,
book.
for that matter, that she has been collecting scrap metal for a solid week. Open your
He's
eyes,
right.
lad. The woman is clearly
Evil.
She's alive. Miracles don't happen if you don't believe in them, okay?
Oh, NieR.
miracles. Ah,
Oh, NieR. Miracles do come true. Oh. I'm trying to remember how much of this dialogue is different between Dad NieR and Brother NieR. Like, I can't remember if Dad NieR was also, like, this naive. He was kind of a soft-hearted guy, wasn't he? Even if he was, like, a big guy? Oh, God. Can I open this? No, okay. This is the worst military base ever! Today's NieR's birthday, but he's not here, so I just had a party by myself. Oh. Okay. Well, I don't feel good about that. I hope I haven't missed any weapons in here. Hang on, I have something on my other screen because I want to make sure I get everything. An exploration. No, the next exploration in the first act is in Emil's mansion, so I don't have to worry till then. You know, that place where the 2 spiders in the entire game are. Oh, wait, isn't this boss fight cool? I think I remember.
Alert. Intruder detected. Unauthorized trespassers will be eliminated. Thus, initiation.
Oh, hearing this alert voice makes me think of Automata so much.
bodes ill. It appears that only machines remain in this infernal place.
Hey, don't they use this voice as the voice at the beginning of Copied Factory? But they, like, mix it up a bit? No, that speaks in Chaos language, doesn't it? Hand boss!
It's malfunctioning.
Yeah, this might be a problem.
I don't remember how to fight hand boss. Oh my god. Oh, fuck off with the finger! Is it gonna turn off? Okay. Can I hit them? I cannot hit them. Oh, great! Further fingers! That one boss from Copy Factory? Which one? No, this isn't Hobbs. Hobbs looks like GLaDOS.
It would seem magic has no effect against the head.
Yeah, what do you fucking want me to do? Shoot freeform? Oh, I guess I can. Okay, never mind. Maybe I should equip Dark Lance for this. Here, I think I'll do that. Dark Lance. Okay, that's the damage, that's the damage. I'm gonna wait for my magic to recharge. Oh, Jesus.
Don't let yourself be crushed.
Thanks,
You
Vice!
think?
Wow, damage. Holy shit. Jesus, take damage. Take fucking damage.
Keep an eye on the shadows.
Thank you, Vice. Get out of here, hand boss. Now you're just head boss.
What a troublesome piece of machinery.
All right, here we go.
Oh, come on, now what?
Clear them all out. That's the only way.
NieR music, it never gets old. Oh, these guys get one shot.
Be aware
God.
of your surroundings.
Thanks, Vice.
This thing's got all kinds of moves.
It's okay. We can Toho. We can have little a Toho. There we go.
All that remains is that oversized head.
Yeah, the one that's immune to magic. Wait, bombs. I saw it.
These chambers are loaded with bombs.
No mere machine can defy us.
Stay focused, Vice.
I'm going. Is that good enough? It wasn't good enough. Okay, cool. Oh, okay, bomb.
Try feeding it one of those bombs.
Thank you,
Where have I
Vice.
heard that plan before?
Come on! Am I just bad at video games?
working.
Oh no, I'm not. I'm great at video games.
Such an obvious weak point.
I'm so fucking good at video game. Oh, fuck off with the missiles!
Stupid machine.
There we go. That's better. Here, can I throw another one in? No. How much fucking ordnance? And done. This place is definitely up to code. Yeah, we're just in Black Mesa right now, I think. There we go. Was that their mother? Dark Gluttony. Absorb enemy magic attacks. Charge to increase absorption time. Huh. Okay. It's okay, they're alive.
It's a woman. And she's dead.
Never mind.
I fear we have discovered the delinquent mother.
So who's this other person?
It's a male.
This bag has nice clothes in it. And money too. Why would she bring this stuff here?
It would seem she abandoned her children to seek comfort in the arms of a swain.
A swain that lives in the basement of a military base.
Oh, that's awful.
So much for miracles. Instead, we have discovered the worst
What the fuck is a
possible truth.
swain?
What will you tell the children?
Something about swains. Can someone look up the definition of swain? Because I've never heard that word
What's
before.
this? A perfume bottle?
It smells of roses.
I guess we should bring this back to them.
Swain just means young. That's it? Thanks, Vice.
Where's Mom?
Dead. She's in heaven now.
She's in heaven now.
What?
It's true. Your mother's left this world.
Liar! I don't believe you!
What a nice kid. Nice kid.
Did she die alone?
Well,
It's okay. I know all about it. Just tell me. Did she die with the one she loved?
We found 2 bodies. It appears they left this life as one.
After the boss fight somehow.
Okay. That's okay.
Come again.
Mom was always so frustrated, you know? Torn between her duty to us and her heart. I think maybe this is for the best.
I think it's for the best that she's fucking dead.
are you saying you forgive her?
I mean, she's my mom, you know? The only one I'll ever have.
We found this next to her.
This is Mom's perfume.
I like that they use Kaine's theme for like all the sad
It
moments.
smells like her. Damn it. I can't let myself cry. If Gideon sees me like this. Damn it.
It's like, oh, why are you crying? He swings his arms around like a fucking madman. Oh! Well, I don't think I'm going to be upgrading my weapon anytime soon.
I hope I did the right thing.
Hey, safe travels, okay? And thank you for everything.
Hey, do you have a complex machine?
Your actions were just. Never doubt it.
Okay, bye. So next time we go to Seafront, we're getting booze for Popola. That's one thing. If we end up going to Emil's mansion, then I'll go to Seafront
Let's
first.
visit the Eyrie. They've got shades there.
Indeed. And we may just find a
I love how
sealed
the
verse
entire
beside
point of this was upgrading our weapon, but not the weapon we use. Yep, nope, I'm not fighting all of this. Get out of here. Nope. Hey kid, I know you're grieving your mom, but would you mind sticking some more metal on my sword? Listen, it's a JRPG. Everyone's got to do their part. I'm doing my part too. Oh my god, there's like 50 guys here. 50 guys! 50 guys! Good, thanks. Here, one more comparison. Off and on. Alright, I need to talk to the best character in the video game, please. I just got out of the junk heap. I need something better than that.
Shades!
Bubble
What are
Shades!
you doing here?
We thought you could use a hand.
Magic resistant enemies. Oh, that's what that means. Okay.
Yes, and I do believe a heartfelt thank you is in order.
Magic resist. Okay, I get it.
That's not happening.
Some enemy. Okay, I get it. I get it. I get it. I get it. I get it.
What could have caused these shades to appear in such force?
Hi,
I don't
Kaine.
know, but they're all over the village too.
Then we need to go help. We might be able to find a sealed verse while we're at it.
Wife, 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 wife. Oh my god, they're so bright! Lyra, I'm not sure why, but I think they're resistant to magic. That's ridiculous. Fuck out of here, that crazy talk. I saw that there's a hard mode to this game, by the way, but apparently all that hard mode does is just turns enemies into, like, sword sponges. Like, ridiculously so. Like, you gotta wail on the enemies in, like, the tutorial prologue section. For, like, 20 seconds each to kill them. Good hard mode. Oh, I don't like its tail thing. Got, like, a weird hand tail. Oh, that looks so cool. Oh, that looks so cool. Who's ready for grandma destruction? Eventually. Charge us up.
Keep your guard raised.
As if there were any other choice.
Yeah! I'm okay. It's okay. This is a good place to fight. This is safe. Oh my god, what am I locked onto?
Fucking asshole.
Yeah, tell him, Kaine!
Did you just say what I think you said?
You're damn right she did! And she has every right to say it.
Tear out your goddamn eyes and piss in the sockets.
Kaine!
Sweet Lord. I have never heard such a thing.
I have never heard such a thing. Kaine's fine. Oh shit. Fuck! There we go. Yeah, give him the fucking punch. Meet when the grandma is destroyed. I'm sure everyone that lived in those houses is perfectly safe. Like, whoever's in there, they're fine. They got their seatbelt on.
I'll take care of the big one. You worry about the rest.
The rest of what? Oh, bye. Why can't you just fly, Kaine? Kaine Super Saiyan. Skullcracker. So Lyra. MP recovery rate +4.
Get out, half-breed.
Wow.
Brought these shades here. Don't want you.
Damn. You know what? Maybe they should just die, actually.
Friendliest town in the world, is it?
You disgust me. You disgust us all.
Yeah.
Don't
Wow.
you dare call yourself human. Get out! Get out of our village!
Okay, just get
What's wrong
fucking
with
murdered
people?
by the
She's
hand
trying
tail
to help
monster.
you.
Don't defend me.
I don't know where I'm going. Am I going up here? Wait, do you want me to go over there? Okay, I think they want me to go over there, actually. Haha, what a fun escapist fantasy. I don't think that's what we're gonna get out of Yoko Taro. I don't think that's what anything that Yoko Taro has ever made is. Cancels? What do you mean canceled? I'm not canceling shit.
Kaine, sorry to keep you. Why are these people saying such horrible things about you?
Whatever. It's all true anyway.
Because this is Florida and they're transphobic.
It appears to be spewing them from within.
Yeah.
Whatever it is, we need to take it out first.
There we go. Wait. There we go. I'm really enjoying this combat. This is great. 3, 4. Oh, wait. You want me to fucking kill the tail? How do I target that? Whoa, that's how I target it. I found out how to target it, chat. Okay, I'm no longer targeting it. Okay, there we go. Okay, there we go. More magic, please. Good. You know what? I hope they're not wearing their seatbelt in there after all.
Damn it! Quit running already!
Kaine, I'll drive him to you. Get up there and wait for him.
All right, watch yourself.
What? Why? Why? Why, Kaine? Is it because her name is like one letter off from Cain, that dragoon from Final Fantasy IV? That is the name of that dragoon, right? Or was it a Dark Knight? I've never played Final Fantasy IV. Should I play Final Fantasy IV? Ah, stop shooting me! My health! You're just sitting there?
Don't let it get away.
It's just sitting there!
Kaine and I will have it surrounded.
Where do I go? How do I get up there? It's kind of in the way. I can't see anything. Oh, does the break circle break faster for magic? Oh shit, I'm kind of lost. At least I have speed fertilizer. They just want me to break all these things? Oh, I guess they did in fact just want me to break all those things. Surely you just can't do the same move over and over again, can you? Oh, that was cool. Who the fuck built a village like this? Why would anyone build a village like this?
This ends now, asshole.
Tell him, Kaine. So can I get up there now?
Right.
Oh yeah. Now I can. Maybe. Oh god. Wait, wrong way. There we go. Finally, this is the right way to go, mind you. It was just a complete dead end before that the game kind of leads you into, no less.
It can escape us no longer.
Thank you, Vice. Oh, God.
It's great to have you on our side, Kaine.
Can you stop spamming that?
God, shut up.
He's baby. Leave him alone. He's baby.
Look, just try and keep up, okay?
Okay.
I'm doing my best.
I'm doing my best. I say falling 10 miles. There we go. Salt breath. She's okay.
Kaine, it's me, Grandma.
Destruction.
Oh, how you've grown.
Kaine, what's wrong?
Oh, it gladdens my heart to finally see you again.
Grandma?
Come, Kaine. Come to your grandma's side.
And get bored by a giant monster.
So long. So much pain, so much despair. Why go on living
Oh man, this
anymore?
sucks.
Kaine?
Is that it? Are you finished yet?
Oh
Don't
boy!
speak to your grandma like...
You're going to stop talking now.
Oh
I'm
boy!
going to slowly walk over to you, cram my hand inside your goddamn bitch-ass chest, and pull out your fucking heart!
She's so cool! Ah! Kaine role model. I
My
kill.
grandmother would never say that. She'd never tell me to give up on life. Never. I've spent my entire life searching for a way to avenge her death.
Well, okay, sorry, this is
She gave me
anticlimactic.
the strength to deal with this goddamn body. Do you know how long I've been like this? How much I loathe myself?
Oh man. Oh man. It's all subtext chat. Fuck. Kaine's fine. Kaine's fine! God, leave it to Yoko Taro to make a giant yellow goo monster fight emotional.
Now.
I'm on it.
I'm on it somehow. There we go. Oh, that's cool. God, that's cool. Also bad for us. Don't ask how NieR is getting that airtime. It's the power of Grimoire Vice. Oh shit, it's impaled. That's cool. So is it just gonna stay like that? I think that's gonna bring the property values down. And he's fine.
Kaine!
How the fuck did she land all the way over there?
And in truth, perhaps death is the greatest comfort we can offer her.
Vice, shut the fuck up.
It's not your decision. You don't get to decide who lives and who dies. She's alive. She has meaning and worth, and we're going to save her.
What?
Everyone has something to live for. Even Kaine. Even Yona.
Oh man.
Perhaps you should save your pretty words for her instead of wasting them on me.
NieR's character is just so fucking genuine and heartful. I love it. It's so cheesy, but he just cuts right through to the core. Kaine's okay.
Grandma, can I rest now?
This is something that happens
so
when you have
tired.
good mental health.
Kaine, over here! Don't give up! You're stronger than that! Don't you dare give up now!
This woman is more trouble than she's worth.
Well, don't let Vice's voice through. He's not helping
That's
at
it.
all.
Come on! You're going to live, Kaine!
Live. My four.
What?
I had my revenge. And now it's over.
Oh, now see here, this is rich.
Vice?
We help you in some mad quest for vengeance, and now you think to bid us adieu? How can a fighter so skilled
Vice's
be cursed
voice
with such
acting
a thick head?
is a work of
A
art.
true warrior would fight.
Absolutely,
They would give
seriously.
all in the service of their friends.
Friends?
That's right. He's right. Kaine, we're friends now.
See here, that was hardly the point.
Okay, shut up,
Okay, then
Vice.
what is the point? Kaine, we need your help. Will you fight with us?
Fool, you cannot simply ask her outright. There
He
is a
just
proper
did.
order to these matters. One must ease into the topic with carefully considered words before commencing
Cram it,
negotiations. Book? How dare you? I am Grimoire Vice, wielder
What
of
happened to the
arcane
rolling
wisdom.
eyes?
Do not abbreviate my name.
Grimoire.
But you're right. I can't just live for revenge.
You mean you're coming with us?
These swords of mine need a true home. But you'll do for now.
I don't know if the voice acting of NieR is like underrated, but it sure is pretty fucking good. Dispatch a magical doppelganger to attack nearby enemies. Charging clone?
So, Black Scroll got your sister, huh?
Yeah. and we need the sealed verses to cure her.
How? Who knows?
Gotcha.
What is it?
Well, I'm not sure if this will help, but I know a guy who has the same disease. He's a king, actually, and his kingdom has been trying to find a cure for a while. It's possible they may have something.
Oh, is it facade time?
You think they may have discovered a cure?
Oh boy,
I said
facade?
it's possible. I didn't say it happened. Anyway, the place is called
Yes!
Facade. It's deep within the desert.
We should go check it out. If nothing else, we might be able to find some clues there.
Indeed. And if this proves successful, it would certainly make our task a good deal easier.
And while we're at it, we gotta go get some booze for Popola. Kaine, get! It's time for that place they added to the Automata anime. Wait, what? What? They added Facade to the NieR Automata anime? Why? Wait, that just kind of sounds like dumb fan service. Did they tie it in well? That sounds very difficult to tie in well. Is the Automata anime
We need
good?
to head back to the village, then leave by the east gate.
Hey, Kaine, get up here.
A tome such
Okay.
as myself will find an arid desert climate quite delightful.
I'm sure Kaine is following behind at the exact same speed. Ow. Oh, there she is. During the desert stuff early on, 9S jumps into a machine's memory and it's thinking about Facade and imitating them.
Hey,
Huh.
What's up?
I'll wait outside.
What? Why? It's way safer inside the village.
It's fine. I like being alone. If you head out from another exit, I'll just meet you there.
You sure? I know Yona would be really excited to meet you.
Don't force the issue now. Her mind is clearly made up.
She would be such
Not
a good
everyone
influence
loves
on
the company of
Yona.
others as much as you.
All right, I won't push it.
See you in a bit.
Wait, am I going the right direction though? I don't remember how to get the Facade. I don't think I'm going the right... Oh, wait, Eastern Road. That's where I'm going. Yeah, okay. Okay, you know what? No. First, we need to get Popolo White Girl wasted. This is very important to the main story. I didn't get all these lizard tails and mouse tails for nothing. The anime is solid. Episode 1 is extremely rough, but the rest makes enough really interesting changes to keep it interesting. Huh. Maybe I'll have to take a look at it then. I did hear things about it being really rough, but that's all I heard about it. No, we're not gonna fight this thing. No, this thing one-shots me. That deer will be okay. Oh, I'm so glad I went out and got this boar mount. Makes things 10 times faster. If nothing else, the end of each episode is worth watching for that alone. The end of each episode. Huh. Hi, make booze.
Here's your ingredients. Although I can't imagine what kind of drink uses this stuff.
Oh, it tastes just as extreme as it looks. Popol is the only person I know who can handle it.
It's actually engine oil. Fancy
anyway,
that.
Tell Popola I'll have this stuff sent over to the village as soon as it's ready, okay?
Got it.
There you go.
A drink with a lizard's tail inside certainly sounds impressive.
And mouse tail.
Yeah, Popola's really something when she starts drinking.
Surely you jest.
No joke. Once she got so plastered, she practically destroyed the shop. Knocked down a wall and everything.
Holy
Does
shit.
alcohol affect Devla in the same manner?
Devil is more of a lightweight. If she has even a little, she starts acting all cute and meowing like a
What do
kitten.
you mean meowing like a kitten?
Devla? For true.
For true.
Alcohol is a fearsome
Wait,
chemical
back up. Back up. If you give Devila some booze, she becomes a cat girl? Wait, this is new lore. I did not know this lore. This is extremely important lore. This needs to happen. Devila Cackerel Reel. What do you mean, Lyra? Don't you like NieR? I do NieR. But I NieR while sober as well because it's kind of become a vocal tick. Alright, over to the library. Hang on, what's this? There we go. Thank fuck for the roll button. Shit! Welcome, Red Shirt. Hope you're having a nice evening. Currently, we are rolling around at the speed of sound. I think we should get the versions of Devila and Popola and Automata wasted and see if they act the same. I think they're too depressed by Automata to act the same. Depressed NieR. I think they turn into the trauma dump drunks by the time Automata rolls around.
Hey, Popola. The tavern's got your drink.
Oh, that's great. Let me get Devila and then we'll head on over.
Alright, I actually want to listen to this because their duet is very nice. No. Are you gonna sing or what? There's like a nice little percussion to it. Yo, I've never heard this version of the Song of the Ancients. With a little percussion. This is nice.
Such an unusual sound. I feel like I could listen to this song forever.
I hear that. Funny how she can't sing it unless she has that crazy drink, huh?
God, that's fucking pretty. Hang on, I want to listen to this for a bit. The way they harmonize is so nice, too. I love how they have that like really iconic outfit in Automata, but in this game they have fucking disco pants. They have open side disco pants. It's great. And aprons. So nobody's allowed to dress normally.
Oh, so beautiful. I don't know where that's...
Okay. Oh, I can't leave until I tell them to stop? Okay.
Well, that was fun.
So do I get a reward besides... No, I don't.
Heavens, what a thrill. I had no idea those two had that
What
in them.
a thrill.
Me neither.
Okay, alright. I guess listening to them sing together is as much a reward as any. So I want to go up there, I think? Is that right? Yeah, it is. I'm sure Yona is doing just fine. There is no need for us to check on her. See you later, Yona. Hope that wall is keeping you good company. I remember Facade having a cool dungeon, I think. Wait, what was that? What the hell was that? What is this? Oh, there's lizards out here too? I didn't know that. Here we go. Mushroom! Whoa! You fool. I had iframes from Mushroom. Mushroom. There's another lizard. Get your ass back here. Where'd you go? There you are. I led my shot there. Oh, if we're gonna be finding more iron ore here, I'll be very happy. Devila and Popola are trauma dump drunks, but they weren't actually there for any of the trauma.
So, what's Facade like?
It's strange. Let's just leave it at
Yeah,
that.
just some other girls that looked exactly like them were there for the trauma. And so they had trauma by proxy.
Let's go.
What is this? A fountain?
Sand fountain. Don't drink from it.
It appears to be out of service.
No, it's dumping the sand just fine, actually.
Wolves!
Look
Whoops. iframes safe. Okay. Huh? What? I'm busy!
Wait, they're leaving.
That one appears to be the pack leader.
What if I need more materials? Where am I going anyway? Over here? So, according to what I have open in the other window, the last weapon that's up for sale in Act 1 is here in Facade. But I also have 20 gold, so Lord knows how much when I'll actually be able to afford it.
The gate is sealed tight.
Well, great. Guess we're not getting
Ah,
in.
my favorite guard uniform. Guys that can't see
Where is he
shit.
going?
오!
Oh!
아니 가인의 같아! 킷! 와리라! 옮긴다!
You know these guys, Kaine?
Not exactly.
You see, nobody in Facade is transphobic. God, that's pretty. Oh, that's fucking pretty. Look at that shit. That's nice. Remember when I streamed this game for the first time and I got horribly lost? Imagine how I'm gonna get horribly lost again.
Welcomed me with open arms. Gotta be a pretty screwed up place if they let me in, huh? Anyway, I don't understand a word they say, so don't get too excited.
Body language.
I suppose a quick stroll about town is in order.
The language they use here is pretty crazy, so, good luck with that.
Oh, crazy language is just about Yokotaro's MO. Oh, right. I forgot that they talk like this. With the fucking, like, weird symbols.
What are they saying?
Fascinating. They speak a language I have never before encountered.
Okay. God, this place is so fucking pretty. They speak wingdings. Yeah, there we go. That's the word for it.
I'd wager that huge structure is the king's manor.
How do we even get there?
With willpower and smarts, my lad.
And the sidewalk. And by sidewalk, I mean the fucking sand lazy river. Because why the hell not? Why not have a sandy lazy river? Stygian Drifter, thank you for the follow.
I feel bad that I can't.
You could speak 1,000 tongues and still fail if you lack knowledge of another's culture.
Do you think Vice knows about anyone's culture?
Come on, Vice. Help
Vice
me out
knows about
already.
them just so we can condescend all of
I'm a
them.
brilliant book of unspeakable value.
Brilliant.
Not some dog-eared travel guide.
I think Vice would be cute with dog ears, actually. Aren't there like shops somewhere in this city? Fuck if I know where anything
I
is.
feel like we're just going in circles here.
We're not. It's okay, we got
If
this.
only we could speak to the locals. I've no doubt we'd have little trouble reaching the king's manor.
No, I'd still have a
We'll
lot of
just have to
trouble.
suss out a route on our own.
Sus? 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 Whoa, I kind of warped there. That was weird. Grimoire Vice voice Among Us. I think the weapons shop was up here, if I remember correctly. I probably do not remember correctly. Nope. Nope. No. Ah, hell, chat. I'm completely lost. Wait, that looks like a shop. I think I see a shop over there. Try that out. Props to this place for being the only place that actually looks like a fucking city. Okay, never mind. I don't think I can shop from them. NieR, you have to vent. There's also... Hey, this looks like a blacksmith. Okay, actually, never mind. It's the Pyramid Head Emporium. I don't remember if, like, at some point you get to, like, translate what they say.
And after we finally made it all this way...
This is pointless. Let us go back.
Return... yes, I guess? See, this is the Pyramid Head bus stop. Kinda help! I don't know anything. She's fucking dead. We're just gonna take all her stuff and then not give it back to her. Hey, is she alive? Is she breathing? Are you okay? Okay, you're fine. There we go.
Oh, look. This one lacks the power of speech. Perhaps she can communicate through gesture. Let me see.
Vice, quick, sign language.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I am Lyra. Do you need help?
I wonder if that's like any kind of actual sign language what she's doing right now. Or if that's like also made up.
Yes. We came here to
Chaos
talk to
sign
your king.
language.
But it turns out we can't actually talk to anyone.
I can guide you? Oh, she will act as our guide. How fortuitous. But first, I must explain this town.
Okay, she's just repeating the same gestures over and over, so I don't think it's actual sign language.
We really just need to see the king.
No, there are rules to follow. Follow me. Well, there
All
you
right,
have it.
Pyramid Head. We're right behind you. There she goes. Oh boy, chat. It's everyone's favorite part of every video game. The part where you have to follow someone that's slower than you. This is an item shop. All shops and houses in this city must abide by the following rule. Rule 106, do not live on level ground.
Rule 106?
We have many rules.
Is Rule 106 the reason for your labyrinthine system of...
Yes, that is the rule.
I suppose eccentric people deserve an eccentric town.
Wait, so you gotta live on stairs? Is that the rule? Oh, okay. Well, I can't actually fucking shop. There she goes. Again, my running speed is much faster than she is.
It would seem we are in...
Oh, come on! And yet my walking speed is much slower than her. This is a Sanskif dock. Rule 115,017. You must view the town by ship before purchasing any items. God damn it!
Come now. What could possibly be the point of such an absurd rule?
I don't know. It's a rule that was in place when I first came here, not a new one.
Hold on. Your people are still making rules?
Yes, I heard that we passed rule 124,046 earlier this month.
All the idiocy. I could never live in this
They
city.
just like their rules. Please, I want to shop. You're really gonna make me wait through all of this? Oh, Facade is so great. Love this place. Oh, it is nice to take a look at it anyway. I love the sand wheels. I was about to say water wheels, but I guess they're sand wheels, huh? This is a grocery. Rule 11,034. You must live at a level appropriate to your position.
Ah, so the aristocracy lives in the top levels, while the commoners subsist below.
Well, that's just a caste system. Yes.
Seems like a rather unpleasant rule for those on the bottom. Does this girl plan to drag us about the entire town in this fashion?
She's just following the rules, Vice.
Skip Fira's tour? Well, I mean, does she have anything else interesting to say? Chat, should I skip this or no? Is there anything worth hearing? Does anyone know? You don't remember? I'll just skip it. Thank you, Vera. Can I buy things now?
It would seem...
Oh, come on! I just want to look at the price of the weapon I need to buy. This is the king's manor. However, we have no king now.
You have no king?
Our king was stricken with a foul black illness and so passed away. His son, the prince, now rules this land.
Black Scroll.
This is the prince's royal advisor. He would know far more about these things than I.
Thank you. All of this touring has been helpful for understanding your language.
I don't understand shit.
I believe I will be able to speak with this advisor myself.
Really? We've been following this girl around for 5 minutes and you're like, okay, I know the whole language.
We need to talk to the prince.
I'm afraid the prince is not taking outside visitors at present. I'd appreciate it if you could come back another day.
My patience for this kind of thing has long ago evaporated.
I'm sorry.
It's not your fault, Fira. Let's go back to Kaine for now.
Don't worry, Lyra. He bookmarked the pages he wrote the language on. He dog-eared them. Oh no, we're doing this again. No! Wait, I want to check out that shop over there. Sir, what is with that very intimidating idle stance you have going on? Like, you're not even, like, pushing the skiff or anything. You're just at the ready. Rule 200,070 gajillion thousand. If you question the sand skiff man's idle stance, you will die. You will be tossed into the sand. You will be tossed. You try. You go, Fira. You're trying your best. Catch your breath if you need to. We got time. I'll practice my aerial combos. Oh, come on! It would seem we are impeding progress. We good now? We're there? We got it? Okay. Oh my gosh! Huh? What?
Slow down, I can barely. The person who
Oh,
saved
Kaine saved
me-
this girl.
Surely you don't mean Kaine. Kaine helps you. This foul-mouthed hussy?
That's me. I'm a foul-mouthed hussy.
Piss off, book. You guys done or what?
Hey, did you hear the news? The prince is missing. What? Then we're in violation of Rule 83,348.
What's going on?
The prince is gone, and according to Rule 83,348, we have to start looking for him right away. No, you don't get it. The prince went missing in the barren temple. But Rule 50,527 states that only nobility may enter the temple. That means we can't go look for him. But what about Rule 83,348? What about Rule 50,527?
Why'd they make a bunch of rules that contradict each other?
Because they're
This
morons.
is their way and their system of laws. As outsiders, we have no say in the matter. Now
'Cause
come.
they're really
We should be
dumb.
off.
I'm going to save the prince. No, you can't. Have you forgotten about Rule 50,527? Oh, screw the rules. Fuck yeah, Fira.
That rule only forbids your people from entering the temple, right?
Huh?
So why not ask an outsider to save your prince?
Oh, and what luck. We just happen to have an outsider who can't stop meddling in the affairs of others right here.
Vice is so done with this shit. But the only ones who can enter the temple are...
I'm going to. Fira told me about Rule 1024. You know that one, right?
No.
Rule 1024. You must honor the request of any outsider owed a debt. That's how it goes, right, Fira?
Why did I ever agree to travel with such a pack
I
of
love that Kaine is so fucking rude and swears all the time, but she does have a good heart. She does care. Kaine's a good girl.
Let's move.
Even if she'll rip your throat out for calling her a good girl. Hang on, I gotta check the fucking weapon shop. You're not letting me shop. Rule 10 more billion 78. You have to let the streamer shop. There we go. Oh, materials. Okay. I think this is a side quest.
What's up?
Birthday coming up, cook or something special. Rule 8,614 states that parents cannot purchase food for their children's birthday feasts. What? Why? 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 Wait, that one makes zero fucking sense.
For something like
10 round striped. What? Rule 27,229 states that when sending someone on an errand, you cannot state the name of the item you want them to buy.
Well, that's a crazy rule. What if I meant...
These rules are
I
absolutely
fucking love this
That
place.
person cannot even tell us what they wish us to purchase. Never in my life have I seen such foolishness.
It's no big deal.
Come now, this must bother you.
Sure, a little. But I trust they have a reason for it.
No, they
even
don't.
if we don't understand.
They don't. They don't have a reason for
That is
it.
a very broad-minded thing to say. Are
Broad-minded.
you feeling well?
That was almost a compliment.
All right, hang on. Let me look at the quest again. Round striped food object. Round. Is it a watermelon? Watermelons are striped, right? Well, shit, that means I'm gonna need 8,000 gold. Here, do I have anything? Here, I've got a bunch of sellables. There we go. We can make up this money. Go. Here, I'll sell a little extra while I'm at it. I'll sell these. There we go. All Alright, let's buy some fucking watermelons. Well, I hope these are correct. Otherwise, I just wasted 8,000 gold. Woo!
Are these water?
Okay, I was right.
Great. I hope you.
She loves watermelon cake more than anything. Wait, what? The reward was 3,000 gold. The watermelons cost 10,000, 8,000 gold. What do you mean? Come on! Give me a fucking break! There's no way watermelon cake is even a real thing! I just got ripped off! This is the fucking worst! Where's the weapon shop? Y'all got a fucking weapon shop out here? Y'all got weapons, right? Here, this is the item shop, right? Oh wait, weapon shop, here we go. Earthworm's Claw. Oh, this is very expensive. I just need 1,500. I can probably get that. Here we go. And Earthworm's Claw. Heavy, very heavy. Well, it's just worse, huh? Yeah. Very heavy. Let me check it out. Oh, look at it! That's funky. That's funky as fuck. Well, it doesn't seem very heavy. Well, I'm gonna switch back to the Beastbane. There we go. Here, can I maybe have a map while I'm at it? Desert map. There we go. I am back to having no money. Let's go. I think we're making good progress on weapons. There she goes. No, don't show me the way. No, do I have to follow you through the whole fucking desert? Really? Oh, no wonder I don't remember this part very well from NieR. I fucking struck it from my memory. All right, chat. Let's move through the desert at an extremely snail-like pace, or else we'll never be able to find our way. So chat, how's your Monday going? Look at her go, seriously, isn't she like burning her feet on the sand? Child, are you okay? Ten out of 10 video game NieR Replicant. Version 1 more billion. Here, I'll practice my combos while you do your little run. Sand temperature is usually 80 degrees Celsius. Oh yeah, her feet are fucking cooking right now. She's okay. She's a trooper. She's a trooper. Look at her go. I'll never get her.
It would seem.
Ah. All right. Maybe I should go down there. Huh? I will guide you through the desert. Please stay close to me. That's what I've been doing. All All right. What you're gonna want to do is walk in a straight line. It's very complicated, but if you follow me in this straight line, you should be able to do it. Without me, you would never be able to walk in this straight line. You would die within 2 seconds. You'd be dead right now.
Beware the wolves.
You wouldn't even beware the wolves. Beware the one wolf? Beware the singular wolf?
This sand is too much. I can barely open my eyes.
You're fine, NieR.
The moment I open my mouth, the sand rushes inside.
Better not open it then.
You even have a mouth?
Spit.
How does Lyra deal with this?
Perhaps there is some manner of filter inside that mask of hers. Keep a keen eye on your surroundings.
She also has no hitbox. So she is immune to all inconveniences.
Stay close to the girl now.
Oh, come on!
Lyra sure is brave, isn't she?
For such a minuscule bottle, she seems
She's
to
a
possess
trooper!
almost
She's
boundless
fucking
stores of
going!
energy.
I wish I didn't have a hitbox. Would that be, I mean, you'd kind of be intangible if you didn't have a hitbox. You wouldn't be able to pick anything up, wouldn't you? Or I guess having a hitbox is different from having collision physics, right? I guess if you don't have a hitbox, then you just can't take damage. We'll get there eventually, chat. Just you wait. Have faith. Have faith in the stream. The sand stream.
It would seem
There's a thing over there to pick up.
Look out.
But I feel like I'll be reset if I go like more than 2 inches away from this girl. You'd think a sandstorm wouldn't be good for a fucking wolf. Tiny's magic is so fucking cool. Tiny's the coolest. Okay, I'm going.
This girl must possess extreme patriotism. Look how she gives all for the sake of her prince.
No, she's just out on her morning walk, that's all. Extreme patriotism. There she fucking goes. She's just going out on her jog. Don't read into it. Her jog through the perilous sandstorm barefoot while wolves are trying to eat her. It's a very important jog. It's kind of more of a power walk, isn't it? The Baron Temple is just up ahead. Oh, and one more thing. Oh, thanks. This is as far as I can go. All right, have a nice jog back. Good luck with the wolves. Good luck with the sand wolves. I'm sure you'll be able to deal with them with your tiny child punch. I'm sure that is an ability that you have. Good luck to you. I remember liking this dungeon, I think. The stand for the flag, kneel for the cross meme, but with Fira. I do not know this meme. That sounds appropriate. Mysterious force. Ah, NieR music always hits different. Oh, wait, is this puzzle dungeon? Wait, I might have been remembering incorrectly. The following actions are prohibited in this room. Leaping rabbit.
What's that supposed to mean?
Can I not jump? Oh, it is puzzle dungeon. Oh, no. Okay, I can break those. Ow. Okay.
Sorry, what now?
Guess we have to play by the rules.
Can I maybe like push it to the side? No, I cannot push it to the side. Fuck you. Oh, wait, I can just attack this. There we go. Oh, wait, shit! You posted the meme in general? I'll look at it in a little bit. I'm busy with The Legend of Zelda. Right, I kind of vaguely remember this shit now. I gotta like block all of these orbs. Hang on, what am I doing? No, I don't suppose I could get away with... Okay, I can get away with pushing this one to the side, and then I can get that one there. Okay, this first one is easy at least, and then I can push this forward. And then I can just smack this. Smack! That's the you win sound! Oh, master of the trial, it is time to devote yourself to the next rule. Fuck the rules!
What a bother.
I wonder what this prince is like.
The man is tasked to protect his people, and yet he's made them toil to save
He's a cool guy, I think.
I think that tells us everything we need to know. That he is an incompetent fool.
Wow, judgmental bitch.
Did I just hear someone?
You're going to sleep, Dahlia? Okay, sleep well. I love you. Thank you for watching. I will continue to devote myself to puzzle shrines. I think the boss was cool, at least, of this temple. Well, all the bosses are cool in this game.
Where did you come from, boy?
He's baby.
Wait, seriously? But
He's
you're just
baby.
a kid.
You have disobeyed rule 10 billion. No pointing. Didn't your mother teach you not to point? Straight to UFO with you. Straight to the Manderville quest line with you. A fate worse than death. Leaping rabbit stationary out. Wait, can I not stand still?
Come on, we have to help him.
Or we could simply pretend we didn't see him instead.
Okay. Well, that one took a lot less time. I'm down with that. Clay. Which for some reason sells really well. Oh, 2D segment. Chat, we are playing Crash Bandicoot now. Yeah, you remember those like temple levels in Crash Bandicoot 2? Where it was like nighttime and you could only see with the fireflies? That's kind of cool, actually. Hello, what is the rule now? But yeah, I know, thank you. Why does Kaine have evil aura? Racing wolf, evasive mouse, magic spewing pet. Wait, so I have to walk?
God damn it! This shit's starting to piss me off!
No, you have to follow the rules! Oh, straight to the Manderville quest line!
Oh, are you fucking kidding me? Let me go. I'm gonna kill you when I get out of here.
I assume we'll have to find her as well.
Yep.
Worse than death! Wow, I really actually just cannot run, okay. Wait, what? I have to like walk like this? Turn off auto run? That's a thing? Controls. Aim. Auto sprint. But it might just be running at all. Yeah, it is just running at all. Oh my god! I have the fucking RP walk. Oh, yay, 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 yay. Jesus fucking Christ. Video games are fun. Video games are fun. Ah! Chrome was eating ass, you re-download GX. Okay, let me know if that fixes it, Beth. Oh, I love being slow. Oh, that was close. Okay, and come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh, come on! I ran for like less than a fucking... Oh! Trick for this room, if you hold block, you... Oh, shit. Thank you. Fucking thank you. Mods, do not kill that chat member. Wait, shit. No! I let go of it. Alright. Okay, you don't have to pin it, Beth. I know. You don't have to pin it. I read it. I saw it. You don't have to pin it. You don't have to pin it. What do you fucking mean? What do you fucking mean? Wait, why did I get teleported there? Oh, if you play NieR, you go to hell before you die. Take your fucking time. Wait, literally, what the fuck? No, I have no idea what fucking got me there. Nothing hit me. I didn't do shit. I just attacked. And attacking is not foreboded. If you press a direction while attacking, it fails you. I'm going to scream and cry. Take your fucking time. Okay. Well, that was wrong. Okay, there's space, so I should just walk forward, actually. Okay, I'm ready. Put me in, coach. Put me in, coach. Yeah, boy. It is time to walk slowly. 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 Patience. Die. Die immediately. I hate you. I hate you so fucking much. God, I hate your guts. Ah! The patience room. My enemy for all time. Wait, hang on. I came in from that direction. Okay. Just making sure. Just making sure. Alright, what kind of bullshit's this one? I don't know why I said I remembered liking this dungeon, because now I know that I'm wrong and I don't. What the fuck is this? Protected Eternal Magic Spewing Bat. Can I just... Oh my fucking god. Woo! Oh yeah, okay. Die! 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 Get out of here! Get out of here! Nothing matters! Nothing matters! Just dodge! Just dodge, idiot! Just dodge, idiot! Why use the cubes? Just dodge, idiot! Nothing matters! Eat ass, die fast, fuck the Pope! What's this one? Yes, I know the door's gonna close. You don't gotta remind me. The fuck is this? Evasive mouse and magic spewing bat. Okay. Oh. Nothing matters. Ah! Everything matters! Oh, come on! Let me just, like, go stand on a box. Whoa, you can't stand on them? Life is pain. Ah! Come on, I got there in the first place. Here, I can go stand on this over here. Okay. So how are we gonna do this? Because this is like the crossroads of fuck. Can I just stand on it? Yeah! Yes, I can! Yes, I can just stand on it. That's all it takes, baby. Now what? They're over here? Oh, that's a lot. That's a lot. Blade-wielding tiger.
That barrage of rules shows no signs of slowing.
Easy,
Oh,
guys.
it's a target
Lyra,
practice.
We're gonna mess this up again.
These masked folk certainly enjoy their bizarre customs.
I wonder what drove them to make such complicated rules.
Come on. Come on. Hey, whoa. What do you think you're doing? Stop that. Okay. Huh? What? There's a hitbox there for a second. Okay, this one isn't so bad. I shouldn't have said that. I definitely... Okay, never mind. I am within my full rights to say that. Why is my health so low? Does it actually do damage when you fail a puzzle? You have 0 issues so far watching stream? Okay, I guess Chrome was just fucked for some reason. We're fine.
I'm covered in sand.
Take care before all your health is lost.
Come on! Vice, what do you mean help?
I hate being covered in sand.
Yes, do try.
Okay, I literally have 0 seconds on that one. I'm just gonna try and... There we go.
Pages feels crunchy.
I'd give anything to jump into some water right about
Crunchy.
now.
Despite your inability to swim, are you mad?
It was a joke, Vice. Jeez.
Crunchy. Can I fight something now, please? Oh, this room looks pretty. Look at this shit. Oh, that's awesome. Why am I slow? Oh, this looks fucking awesome. Medicinal herb, please. Glad you're having fun with the voice lines. Why wouldn't I? The voice acting is great in this game. I love their dynamic. It's crunchy. Is this a fight room? Can I perhaps fight? Evasive mount. What's happening? Oh, fight! Damn, tanky motherfucker. Besa. Physical strength. Nice. Yo. Who needs to dodge these guys? God damn. Oh, a rare thing. Twisted ring. Huh? Boss? What? What's happening? What is this? What is this? Really? Well, I can't fucking dodge. Oh shit. Ah! I'm instinctively used. Oh, why this? Maybe I should just unbind it. Mahir. Item drop rate. Nice. By the way, I figured out how to optimize words. You can just go to the right here, equip best words. It says magic power and item drop rate, and then you can batch assign. And that does it to all your magic. So then we can do the same with weapons, best words, and batch assign. There we go, Pahama here, and then martial arts. Best words, Hoda Solir. There we go. I love the voice acting too. I also love the voice acting in the PS1 Symphony of the Night, but I seem to be the minority on that. Oh my god, I need to pay attention. Jesus. I don't think you're the minority in that at all. The fucking "what is a man" is quoted so fucking much. That's like one of the most quoted lines in video games. Wow, get killed. Simple machine. Well, I need complex machine, though. Should I perhaps have a complex machine? Hallway. Wait, which way? Ooh, God. Okay, hang on. Let me go check over here. What is this? Okay, this is the main hallway that I was in before. Right, okay, and this door opened. It wasn't open before. I see. A miserable little pile of secrets! Put enough talk! Have at thee! Was it have at you? I can't remember. What a striking game. Here, let's test some shaders on and off again. Let's see. Yeah, that's nice. Yeah, that's nice. So you are the one named Shaft. That part is quoted a lot, but everyone else seems to dunk on the rest of the writing for the game. No, the rest of the writing is like janky, but that's what makes it good. That's what makes it memorable. Janky doesn't mean bad. Janky is sometimes a style all on its own. Like, take the dialogue in Silent Hill 2, for example. It's stilted and awkward, but that adds to the ambiance. That adds to the tension. It makes you feel like something's wrong. It's a stylistic choice. Maybe the jankiness in Symphony of the Night isn't as much a stylistic choice, but even if it's not that on purpose, it still adds to the game, I think. It adds to the experience. It works with it really well.
I suppose that was to be expected.
Oh, music!
Hey, look!
God damn music!
Child is inside.
Mewling.
Without any rules to bind us, we are free to unleash the entirety of our powers.
Ah!
It's about time.
Oh god, oh right. Purple means cannot get rid of. Can I get blue? Is that thing?
What is this thing?
No, I think blue is immune to magic, maybe. Motherfucker. Or maybe blue is just immune until it becomes red. Yes, I know! Oh, we're Tohoing it, chat! I'm losing my mind over this music. This is so good! Son of a bitch! Come on! Did I get it? I got it. Okay, let's heal. Too much! Cube! This was changed up quite a bit from the original, right? Hang on, I'm not fucking getting any of this. Come on, come on. Ah, cube. Maybe Lance might work better here? Okay, Lance one-shots. I should use Lance. And pierces. Lance pierces. Okay, it's probably gonna turn blue. Oh, no, it's not. There we go.
Mindless.
Hello, Cube. Cube! Holy shit.
The guardian of this temple is a curious sighting.
It's a Cube guy!
Says the talking book.
Good fucking point! What do I shoot? What do I shoot? Can I shoot? What do I shoot? Ah! Okay, okay. Blue is just immune. I was thinking maybe like I could get it from with melee, but that's not the case.
This is a powerful foe.
He is a big stick man.
Bastard!
Kaine!
I'm gonna kill the shit out of you! No,
Oh, Kaine can just unabduct herself. She's good like that. Oh, Kaine is just good in many different ways, honestly. Yo! This is the Borg Cube Complex. Well, now what? Hey, Kaine, use some blue magic.
Beats me. I just kicked a bunch of ass and wound up here.
Oh, hi!
And without even bothering to get dressed.
Oh, come on!
Fuck off, book.
Kaine, the glowing cubes take priority.
Screw your priorities! I'm gonna kill this thing my way!
Oh, come on! Why did that hit? Why did that hit? Kaine, the cubes just come back, please. What's happening? Oh, right, the fucking shuffle mechanics. Kaine is queen, there's no debating this. Oh, absolutely, that's just an objective truth. There we go! That's a hit. Okay, why won't you lock on? Why? Ah, now I gotta wait a whole fucking cycle, don't I? Thank you, video game lock on. Oh, are we doing it? Okay, thank you. There we go. Dude, what happened to your arms? Dude, you got no arms. Oh, Job.
This should prove interesting.
Well, not cube, just square. Concentric squares. It's not what concentric means, but it is what it means now. Concubic squares. Consquare squares. Tried. Oh, I don't like that sound. Oh, I don't like that sound. Oh. Okay, hi, laser. Okay, just keep using Lance. Lance is the way to go here. As long as I can get a lock on with Lance, and it's just an insta-kill. Bam! A 1. Man, I wish I could get him be faster. A 2. Laser. All right. Oh, thanks, Kaine. Let me get you some magic first. Thank you. Good. Yeah, fuck up the rest of the squares. Yeah, you show those 4 squares what's for. What's for? Well, that wasn't very even. Makes me unhappy. Hey, how'd the alien abduction go? Oh, wait. It's just slightly off key, so you can't sue them. Boop, 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 boop. Slightly off key.
Yuri,
My liege, have you any idea of the trouble we've... No. A royal mask! Our people have suffered since the king's death. I was too young to bridge the gap between our people and other civilizations. Trade has come to a halt. We lack food and water, and the people despair for it. This mask is an emblem of the king. With it, I can project a strong image to other lands, and other people can be prosperous once more. My prince! Rules do not exist to bind you. They exist so you may know your freedoms. That sounds real backwards! Those are the words of the previous king, my father. And now that I have his mask, I believe I can ascend to the throne. Is this correct? Of course! Hail! All hail the new king! Huh? I apologize to you, my foreign friends, for all of your hardships. I swear by my new position as the king of Facade, I shall grant whatever you desire. Please, what is it I can do for you?
Oh, no, that's all right. We were just happy to help.
No, it's not all right. What about Yona? Speak your desire that I may see it done.
I believe the regent has just given us an order.
I guess so. How about you make Rule 0? And have it say that if people don't like a rule, they can vote to change it.
Oh, NieR, you're so good.
A splendid idea.
That would just completely fuck up our entire society. Holy shit. We shall never forget the debt we owe you, no matter how hard the times. Such is the way of the masked people, and thus we shall grant your request. Still, that alone cannot repay our debt to you. Please accept this. Rebirth. I bet it sucks.
Thanks. But I think most of your praise belongs to someone else.
Thank you, Fira. I'm sorry for all I put you through. It's not a problem.
Do you know how to cure the Black Scrawl?
Now you ask! The foul disease that claimed my father's life.
So, even a king couldn't recover from it.
I fear everything we tried ended in failure.
It seems there is no way around it. We'll have to collect the sealed verses after all.
Yeah, it's the only lead we have.
What are these sealed verses?
We came across an old song that says if we find them all, we can cure the Black Scrawl.
That doesn't answer the
yes,
question.
We are well aware that refrains penned by minstrels half in their cups are hardly a reliable source of information.
That's the only source of information.
Hey, I'll believe anything if there's even a sliver of hope it could help me save Yona. And I'll collect verses, orbs, crystals, magic goat meat, whatever.
Magic goat meat? Is that the next part of the story? I can't wait. Okay. See you later. I gotta get magic goat meat. I think the crystals thing was a knock on Final Fantasy. Can I ask you to visit us again? To return as friends?
Of course.
Just try not to get yourself kidnapped again.
I promise to be careful. Dark wall. Erect a magical defensive barrier. Charge to increase the size of the wall. I don't want to use that. I want to use kill. What's your fucking problem?
About Yona. Let's go back.
I'm sure she's okay. She stared at that wall real diligently, and now she's all better. No more scrawl. She bored the scrawl out of existence. Powerful like that. Hang on. Let's look at this fucking weapon I just got. Rebirth. What the hell is this? What is this? It's not good. Nothing is better than this. What's up with that? Hey, Kaine, let's go. We gotta leave. It absolutely was, because in the original Final Fantasy 1 translation, they were called orbs. Imagine if they kept calling them orbs. Ah. Pray hold aloft thy orb of light. May you ever walk in the light of the orb. That's not very inspiring, is it?
I suppose rules are rules.
Ah, Heidelin, the mother orb.
I don't think they're absurd.
Oh?
Those rules are important to the masked people.
You don't say.
I do. And I think it's important we respect that.
Well, well. The
In
boy
order
is
to
beginning to sound like a man.
destroy the barrier, the wind barrier around
I'm not a
Gerudo,
kid,
we must
you know.
find a corrupted earth
Hey,
orb.
less talking, more walking.
What do you mean walking? I'm fucking rolling out here. Is there something out here? Hang on. There's a boat. There's a sand boat. Where does this go? Oh, I guess I can't use it. And that's not walking. She wants you to go slower. No. No, I already had to follow Lyra. She was like, ha, 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 for like 10 whole minutes. Yeah, what's that grassy patch over there? Interesting. Come on, Kaine, roll around. You gotta try dodge rolling. It's good for you. It's good for your constitution. You get a nice hair full of sand. You become crunchy. It increases your defense. Final Fantasy Orb Chronicles? Well, no, I think they called it Crystal Chronicles because of the alliteration. So there needs to be like an alliteration of orb. So it'd be Final Fantasy Orb Ordeals. No, Orb Ordeals. Orb Ordeals. Not Orb Odyssey. Because Ordeals alliterates even better with Orb. No, no, it's not Orb Odyssey. Stop saying Orb Odyssey. Y'all have no vision. Y'all don't know what's good. Or pussy? No! Mods, kill that mod. Mods, have a civil war. You're pondering the Orbussy? I need to TOS myself now. I need to like turn myself in to Twitch. I gotta like hold my wrists out for the handcuffs.
Yona,
Oh, hey,
how are you feeling?
better now that I'm taking the medicine you brought.
Better now that I've eaten the morphine fish whole.
Good.
By the way, are you gonna stay here today?
Sure.
You bet.
Really? You'll stay with me? Really?
You mean I won't have to talk to myself to keep myself company?
Yeah, Yona, I'll stay.
Yay!
Now get back to bed.
Okay.
Huh? I hear a voice. I squint and see a boy standing before me. His hair is silver, his skin is pale, and he stares up at me with hard, glassy eyes. Soon his lips begin to move, but no sound comes out. What is he saying? I can't hear him. I can't hear him. I can't hear him. I can't hear him. I can't. I tried to leave, but something about the boy holds my gaze. I watch his face expressionless as his lips slowly flutter. What is he trying to say? Wait, it's a phrase. I can almost make it out. It starts with an S, and there's an E. I can almost see it now. The letters begin to fall together, one after the other, faster and faster. Sealed verse. Ah, that's creepy. It's a sealed verse. The thing I am looking for, the key to saving my sister. I stare at the boy with renewed ferocity, trying desperately to make out his next word. Dream. Dream? What? What the hell does that mean? The lips move again, faster now. I can't follow them. Damn it, I can't make it out. I want to scream. I want to tear the walls down around me, but instead I force myself to be calm. I can do this. I can do it for Yona. Slowly, ever so slowly, I parse out the letters that make up his final words. Forest of Myth. Oh boy, chat, who's ready for a text-based adventure? I remember this. I remember this. I remember taking like half a fucking hour for this.
Just a dream. Even in my dreams, I'm hunting sealed verses.
Hey, Yona. Ready for a trip to the forest?
Morning, Yona.
What's wrong? Are you feeling sick too?
No, I had a strange dream.
What was it about?
It's nothing. Don't worry about it.
Because I had a dream too.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Me and this boy were playing a game together.
What kind of game?
It was called Guess the Words.
Huh.
I think he made it up because I never heard of it before.
How did it work?
The boy would move his mouth, but no words.
Ha!
Then I had to guess what he was trying to say.
Interesting.
It was hard. I wanted to play hide and seek, but we had to play his dumb game instead.
So what did he say?
I don't know. All I could figure out was dream and forest of myth. But don't worry, I'm gonna study hard so that next time I can figure out everything. We should play a game together sometime too.
Sure, Yona.
That's not freaky at all. Goodbye, Yona. Wait, do you have a side quest?
Say, next time you go out, could you pick something up for me?
Sure, Yona. What do you need?
A melon.
A melon?
I think I actually have one on me.
I got your melon, Yona.
I just randomly grew one while I was like doing side quest stuff this morning, just to test out if like the fucking time scum works of growing crops. And one of the things I grew was a melon.
Thanks.
If there's anything else you want, just let me know.
Well, since you offered, would you mind getting me a watermelon?
I do fucking mind, actually, Yona.
A watermelon this?
I actually mind a lot. All crops are bastards. Yeah, that's why I never eat my veggies. Do I have an extra one on me, maybe? God damn it. I'd have to go all the way back to Facade. I'll do that later. We have a visual novel to get into.
Something troubling you, lad?
It's nothing. Don't worry about it. Come on, I need to go ask Popola something.
I need to ask Popola if she got blackout drunk at the tavern again. On her fucking lizard tail booze. Lizard tequila. I keep staring down that door in the middle there, just thinking to myself, that's right, that never becomes relevant later.
What's up, Popola?
Oh, hi. I just got a strange letter in the mail.
Huh. Dearest Popola, I hope this letter finds you well. I'm writing in hopes of bringing to your attention a certain dream issue of concern regarding recent events in Dream the Village. I was hoping I might be able to get your advice, Dream, on the matter. Recently, there have been reports, dream of a certain dream of dream, evil, dream, empty, dream, curse, dream, evil, dream, words, dream, and dream, someone, dream. Jesus, what is this, Spy Kids?
That is certainly one bizarre piece of writing.
Who's it from?
The mayor of a small village in the Forest of Myth. It's a wooded area up north.
The Forest of Myth?
They're usually a bright and cheerful group of people. Something like this is very out of character for them.
Now they are a cult.
I have a bad feeling about this.
I'll check it out.
You will? But...
Don't worry about it. I've got business there anyway.
Oh, well, all
And it
right.
has nothing to do with a dream. It is entirely coincidental. There you go. It is boar time once again. Come on, where's that big guy? There he is, let's go. Maybe between this stream and the next stream of this game, I'll try and see if I can level up the Beastbane to level 2. I just need a bunch of iron in a complex machine, right? And a complex machine is probably just a rare drop, so maybe it shouldn't take that long to grind, right? Watch me start the next stream with a story of just how much I fucking destroyed myself trying to grind out a complex machine. I ground my mental health into the dirt and dust. God, this place is pretty.
It sure is quiet here.
Such silence bodes ill. There's trouble on the way, and
Well, good thing there's mailboxes.
certain of it.
You know, a little optimism now and then wouldn't hurt, Vice.
Maybe it would.
Such cheek.
Such cheek. Strength capsule. Oh, 60 seconds. Nice.
Beware.
Dude, sick glasses.
The words.
The words? What do you mean?
Contagious words.
Oh, like Pog?
Those who
And Sus?
dream.
Those who dream?
Hold a moment. There is a strange new sensation in my mind.
Vice's voice arose in a quizzical way. Oh boy! The end!
It is not quizzical.
That's so quizzical, Vice.
What's going on?
The villager's body shuddered as he slowly opened his eyes.
Perhaps we should start by asking this man.
Who are you?
We heard something happened to this village, so we came to see if we could help.
The mayor stared at NieR and
If
Vice.
you can speak to me, I must have caught you in my dream.
In your dream?
Yeah, I'm dreaming about a visual novel. The mayor explained. In the past weeks, a mysterious disease called the Death Dream had spread across the forest of myth. Those who caught it were cursed to fall asleep and live forever within the world of their own dreams. Wow, that sounds bad. The village mayor had determined the Death Dream was spread from person to person by spoken words, but before he could learn more, the disease took him as well. Oh, God! Vice stared at the mayor, his mouth twitching slightly.
Now see here.
He
Are
said,
you saying that we have been absorbed into your dream?
Well, yes.
said the
I
mayor,
think you have.
In other words,
said NieR.
we've caught the Death Dream?
Before the mayor could confirm NieR's suspicion, Vice exploded with rage.
Ridiculous. Preposterous. Completely unfathomable on every conceivable level. I don't even recall falling asleep.
Vice, I love you.
That's just how the death dream worked.
Though polite, the mayor was clearly trying to brush aside the book's remarks.
My remarks are not to be brushed aside, fool.
Get brushed aside! The mayor twisted his mouth into an embarrassed grimace, then quickly changed the subject to who NieR had seen and what they had discussed since coming to the village.
Something there must have caused you to enter my dream.
Said the mayor.
A certain conversation, a specific word, something.
Uh-oh! NieR and Vice racked their brains but could find no easy solutions. There were simply too many words to consider, too much random chatter, too many meaningless conversations.
Grimoire Vice does not engage in meaningless
Grimoire.
conversations.
The mere suggestion that Vice chose his words carelessly seemed to sting his pride.
It does not seem to sting my pride, you bloated gasbag of a narrator.
Hey, what did you just fucking call me?
It has demolished it utterly.
Get demolished! Irritated, Vice looked skyward as if searching for answers in the heavens.
I was doing no such thing. Just leave me alone
Get
already.
fucking bullied by the narrative, Vice. The anger created by his harsh words bled over to NieR like a contagion. Wait, said NieR suddenly. Did someone just say contagion? Oh, no more voice acting. Yes, I believe so. What of it? Well, that villager told us to watch out for contagious words, right? The mayor leaned forward with renewed interest, pushing a startled Vice aside in the process. You must have said something, right? Asked the mayor. Some specific combination of words. What was it? It was about dreaming or something that dreams or... Oh, what the hell was it? A sheep! Cried Vice suddenly, blurting out the first thing that popped into his head. Into this head? That's a typo. The others stared at him for a moment before slowly shaking their heads. After a few more minutes of thought, NieR's face suddenly lit up. I remember, he said. Those who dream. That's what he said, I'm sure of it. At this, the mayor produced a thick sheet of papers from his pocket. He flipped through them a few times before finally nodding his approval at NieR. That sounds right, he said, as a stray sheet of paper fluttered to the ground. My notes also mentioned something about that. I bet it was the last thing you heard before you fell asleep. The mayor shook his head, his worn pencil stub tracing lines across a lone piece of paper. For the last month, I've done nothing but study the disease we call the death dream, he said. I mean, I'm the mayor, right? It's my job to protect people from whatever comes along, but I never expected a couple of outsiders to start entering people's dreams. The mayor paused, a grimace crossing his face. I should probably be taking notes or something. Vice immediately fired back. I applaud the force of will it takes to research a disease in your dreams, he said. But perhaps we should bend your efforts to escaping this place instead of trying to understand it. The mayor's hand tightened around his paper, snapping off the tip. I've tried to escape. From the very moment I realized I was locked inside my own dream, I've been looking for a way out, but I don't think it exists. I mean, this is my dream, right? If there was an exit, I'd know about it. He paused for a moment, his unfocused eyes staring at nothing. My village was beautiful, he said to no one in particular. It was filled with the most wonderful people you could ever hope to meet. But once the disease took hold, things changed. It's like someone took a sponge and soaked all the color out of our lives. I just want us to be whole again. Make us whole again, NieR! I want us to be free. And I won't stop trying until it happens. NieR nodded in agreement. Huh, wait a second. I didn't nod. Look, if we can be of any help, said NieR, just ask. Now hold on, I did not just say that. Silence, cried Vice. The Grimoire looked from NieR to the mayor and back again, his face filling with confidence. Grimoire Vice's face is always confident. Thank you very much. Now see here, Mayor. You told us that nothing can exist in this dream without your knowing of it. But yet you seemed surprised to see us when we first arrived, yes? The mayor slowly raised his head, realization dawning on his face. Oh my god, he said. You're right. I had no idea you were coming. The human imagination is a limitless engine, said Vice, and dreams are the fuel. If you can imagine an exit, then it must be so. With your permission, we shall search it out. Thank you, said the mayor. I don't know how I can repay you. Payment is not required. We are as eager as you to be done with this place. The mayor suddenly felt as if he could breathe again. He'd almost forgotten what it was like. Good luck, you two, he called out the departing forms of NieR and Vice. We're all counting on you. As NieR slowly faded into the misty forest, the mayor was struck by a sense of deja vu. I saw this man once before, he thought. But where? NieR's mood darkened as he trudged through the forest. Hours earlier, when the beauty of the place was still a new thing, he'd been confident they could get in, find the exit, and be home in time for dinner. But the deeper they went, the more the forest closed in around him. The mist made it difficult to see more than a foot in any direction, and moss-covered rocks seemed determined to twist his ankle. More than once he'd been forced to steady himself on the rough bark of a tree. His hands now left small trails of blood on everything he touched. Additionally, Vice was proving to be a spectacularly poor traveling companion. Unhindered by either terrain or physical effort, he spent most of his time urging NieR to pick up the pace and grumbling about their slow progress. Finally, after Vice muttered something about legless turtles being more adept at navigating the environment, NieR snapped. Okay, Vice, cram it for a second, would you? You don't have to walk. NieR leaned against a tree and tried to stretch the knots from his back. How can this stupid forest be so big? He muttered to himself. The moment the words tumbled from his mouth, a cacophony of insects sprang to life. Every imaginable form of buzz, click, and hiss roared out at a volume that rattled his teeth. NieR slapped his hands over his ears and screamed to be heard. Vice, what's going on? NieR could see Vice's mouth moving, but he might as well have been shouting at a tornado. The insects screamed. The forest howled. And then just as NieR's ears seemed ready to tear from his head and go running for cover, the sound diminished. Hesitantly, he removed the hand from his left ear and listened to the creatures of the woods. As the insect symphony dimmed another decibel, NieR began to detect patterns in the sound. This isn't random, he thought. It's not just white noise. It's something else. The insects weren't just calling out. They were asking a question. 1 of it is lacking. 2 of it is ideal. 3 of it is dangerous. What is it? A secret. By my pages, is this a riddle? I guess so. I mean, it feels sort of forced, but maybe it's the key to getting out of this place. Then I leave it to you to answer. It's a secret. It's a seesaw. Inwardly furious that Vice left the task to him, NieR sighed and gave the only answer that made sense. It's a secret. Right? The sound of the insect stopped as suddenly as it began. The forest undergrowth parted before NieR like a rippling wave, opening a new path. These forest arthropods are making a road for us, said Vice with glee. Pleased at passing the test, NieR moved on with new intensity. The path offered his body relief from the undergrowth, but gave ever greater cheer to his mind. As long as they were on a path, their journey had a purpose. Guess the forest has accepted us, huh? Said NieR after a bit. Vice spun around to face his companion. Do not mistake the will of this forest for some happy pet you can suddenly befriend. We have no idea where this path leads. As Vice finished speaking, the pair turned a corner and found themselves facing a clear forest spring. Smiling, NieR picked up a small rock and sent it skipping across the surface of the water. Good heavens, said Vice. His surprise was understandable. Every time the rock struck the surface of the water, a musical note rang out. When the rock finally stopped moving and sank to the bottom of the spring, the ripples it left behind came together to form words. I enter through the window, but break no glass. When night falls, I vanish. What am I? Sunlight? Absurdly easy, barked Vice. Now answer it! NieR grit his teeth and tried not to reach out and strangle his companion. He's right, after all. This one is pretty easy. It's sunlight. A bird! Sunlight! A plume of water suddenly burst from the spring. Sunlight filtered through the trees and reflected off the plume, creating a shimmering rainbow that spanned the entire horizon. In all my years, said Vice softly, I have never seen such a sight. Perhaps I have misunderstood the intentions of this place. Hey, look, cried NieR, awakening Vice from his daze. There's a house or something over there. Glancing in the direction of his friend's extended hand, Vice saw a small cottage nestled among the trees. That's weird, isn't it, Vice? I mean, who would build a house all the way out here? NieR walked over and pounded on the door. After a minute of solid banging, the door cracked open and a small man peered out. His body was cloaked from neck to toe in a large black cape, while his face was obscured by mist. That's not ominous at all! Began NieR. Before he could get any further, the cloaked man held a hand up and began speaking. I have 4... Oh, this is the riddle. Are you fucking kidding me? NieR tried to ask the cloaked man what he was and what he was doing there, but he simply repeated the question. We wish to engage this man in conversation, says Vice. It seems we must answer his riddle. Yeah, I suppose, says NieR. At least it's an easy one. A man. The mist dissolved from the cloaked figure as he spoke a single word. Correct. With that, the man flung his garment aside, revealing his true identity. You're the mayor, cried NieR. The small man slowly shook his head. I am not the mayor, you know. Now listen to my words. Long ago, I saw a version of you that was not yourself. Sorry? What's that mean? It will make sense in time. At present, I simply congratulate you on cracking the seal of the death dream. Now you must go to the person at the forest entrance. With that, the man turned on his heel and slammed the door behind him. As NieR watched, mist seeped up from the ground and enveloped the cottage, erasing it from existence. When NieR and Vice returned to the forest entrance, they found the mayor leaning against a tree. As soon as he caught sight of the duo, he sprang to his feet and scrambled over to them. Good gravy, he cried. You made it! You actually made it back! His left hand grasped NieR's and pumped it so fiercely it threatened to dislodge from the socket, while his right squeezed Vice by the cover and swung him through the air. That's violent. God, by the heavens, stop shaking me, fool! We have not even told you if we were successful or not. The mayor smiled broadly and shook his head. I'm just happy you're alive. I didn't think I'd ever see you again. NieR withdrew himself from the mayor's eager handshake with a slight smile. We broke the death dream seal, he said. At least I think we did. The mayor's face beamed as NieR filled him in on the details. When the tale was done, the three of them laid down on the forest ground and fell asleep. But you shouldn't do that! NieR cocked his head. Okay, hang on a second. This is crazy. Why would we just lay down and go to sleep? Cease your endless prattle and go to sleep, fool. Fighting against the rules of this place is futility itself. NieR and the mayor obediently reclined atop the grassy earth. Have you forgotten, continued Vice, there's words that control the death dream, words that allow us to move from place to place. No matter how unnatural they seem, the words are absolute. Therefore, if the words tell us to sleep, then sleep we shall. And once we do, the story will continue. With that, the trio found their eyes growing heavy, their breath slowing. This is the first time, began the mayor, the first time I have felt tired since I was imprisoned here. His words were cut off by a loud, long yawn, and he remembered nothing more. They might have slept for an hour or a year. When they awoke, things had a slightly more real quality to them. The mist felt thicker, the leaves greener. It was clear they had awakened from their dream. NieR shook the mayor's shoulder gently. Good news, he said. I think we made it. Oh, wow, said the mayor in an odd voice. We did. I'm back. He blinked once and then again, as if not quite believing the sight before him. You two have no idea how much this means. The death dream was spreading through our village and I wanted to. Well, I thought I could figure out how to stop it, but I guess that wasn't the case. I must have caught the disease and became trapped in my own dream. The mayor started to stand, then collapsed back to the earth. He stared at his legs as if trying to remember how they worked, then glanced at NieR and shrugged. Without a word, the young man reached down and pulled the mayor to his feet. Real life may take some getting used to, said the mayor as a wry smile crossed his lips. You shall relearn in short order, I am sure, said Vice. For now you should return to your home and rest. No, said the mayor, swaying on unsteady feet. No, I can't. Some of the villagers are still trapped in the death dream. I have to save them. The mayor slowly made his way to the divine tree in the center of the village and bowed his head and prayed silently. This is a holy tree, he explained when the prayer was finished. It's the guardian of our village's history and memories. Superstition will only make our mission harder, muttered Vice. We should not put our faith in the gods. The mayor shook his head. Not the gods, the words. Legend says that our tree is home to a powerful magic known as a sealed verse. NieR and Vice could not contain their surprise. It seemed a goal had been found in the most unexpected of places. I say, muttered Vice, this is certainly a stroke of luck. As the three of them said their goodbyes, NieR mentioned the strange man who had given them the third riddle and the mysterious words he had left them with. I once saw a version of you that was not yourself, muttered the mayor. What in the world does that mean? Lost in thought, he stared into space for a long time. You know, he said softly, this is going to sound odd, but I had this feeling I'd seen you before, too. NieR tried to keep a straight face and failed, but the mayor didn't seem to notice. Deja vu, right? Anyway, I figure it's just some kind of illusion caused by the death dream. It probably doesn't mean anything. NieR gave the mayor a nod and a smile, but inwardly his thoughts were racing. There's something wrong about the mayor and his words. And what exactly is going on here? That riddle would prove to be the most difficult one of all.
Oh, thank you so much.
Oh my god, my fucking head is spinning.
Now I can finally return to a normal life.
That was so much reading!
This is one of the most bizarre diseases I have ever encountered.
It's terminal.
I know.
For me.
That's why we have to help the other villagers, no matter what.
Dark execution. Oh, yes. Okay, Worth.
For a sealed...
Yes.
Oh.
It's almost as if someone was guiding us to this village.
Don't overthink it, Vice.
But you did it again? Yeah, I did it again. And I read out the insect in that sounds again. And I got embarrassed again. Again. I gotta make sure I've got the best ones going on here. There we go. So I think one of the weapons actually requires you to do all of the side quests in this area. I don't know if those are worth doing on screen, If they're gonna be more visual novel shit, then I might do them off screen just to get the weapon.
And another victim. This work certainly is trying.
Okay, let's just...
I figured a book like you would be into
Just in
all this
case it's
word stuff,
interesting.
Vice.
Just in case it's interesting.
Even
I don't know if it
have
is.
my exceptions. Now let's be off.
A colony of massive sculptures was visible in the distance, their tall forms scraping against the sky. Wait, that is cool. Vice and NieR had never seen such a sight, and their eyes widened as they tried to take it in.
Those buildings must be huge if we can see them from this far away.
Oh, voice acting, thank you.
What do you think, Vice?
As Vice considered his answer, the sun beat down on them with renewed ferocity.
Perhaps they are some manner of mirage.
Massive sculptures visible in the distance. Is this a reference to Drakengard 3? I wonder. Under this heat, a mirage or two would hardly be an unexpected sight. NieR nodded and wiped the sweat off his brow, leaving a trail of sand in its place. He thought he'd never been so thirsty. The ancient road on which they walked was black and cracked of age. Here and there, thin wisps of grass pushed up through the rocky surface, as if defying those who had laid this material down over their home. The heat reflecting from the road made NieR lightheaded. His feet hurting, he crouched down to rest. I don't know how much longer I can do this. Is someone playing a joke on us or what? The complaining had already begun. Vice tried not to let his eyes roll too much. A joke, he said. No, no joke. This road leads to the city of art. Perhaps the path itself is simply some manner of grand artistic work. You don't sound very sure of yourself there. Perhaps not, but thinking of it in this way might make it easier for you to bear. NieR glanced at Vice's grinning face, shook his head, and resumed walking. As time passed, NieR's feet grew more painful, and his throat drier than he thought possible. He tried not to look further than the next step ahead, because the bright sunlight made him hesitant to trust his own senses. We are definitely getting closer, said Vice in an effort to cheer his companion. Yes, this much is certain. Encouraged, NieR lifted his gaze. Suddenly, he stopped walking, choosing instead to stand in the middle of the road with his mouth and eyes wide open and his finger pointing in the distance. Water, he cried. It's water! Water, said Vice. Preposterous. I don't see any water. Over there, just ahead of us. Look, the sun is reflecting off it. Without waiting for a response, NieR sprang to life and bounded towards the sight. What in the... There was no water. There was nothing but sand in every direction. NieR closed his eyes and sighed as Vice floated up behind him and chuckled softly. I believe this is known as a mirage, he said. Many a desert traveler has spoken of such things. NieR shook his head, bewildered. Suddenly, he pointed off in the distance, his eyes wide once more. Wait, there it is! I just missed it! Look, it's right there! NieR, you're such a fucking idiot! NieR sprinted off again, leaving Vice with no choice but to follow. After a few minutes of running, NieR came to a halt. He could have sworn it was right around here. Confused, he put his hands up to his eyes and rubbed them vigorously. As soon as he stopped, he noticed a blue, shimmering pool of clear water just over the next rise. With a shout, he bounded off in search of it. The chase continued for nearly an hour until an exasperated Vice finally floated up to NieR and struck him in the face with his cover. Enough, you blithering idiot! Stop this at once! There is no water here! NieR's face clouded. There isn't? There is not! And perhaps next time you will listen to me when I tell you as much. Vice paused for a moment, then continued speaking in a slightly kinder tone. However, I suppose this mad chase was not altogether wasted. It seems we have arrived at the city of art. NieR looked up. Stretched out before him was a row of impossibly tall sculptures. Their journey was at an end. They're huge, cried NieR, completely forgetting the heat and pain of the past few hours. I've never seen anything so big. Each sculpture was formed of roughly the same shape, a tall rectangle that stretched up towards the sky, but that is where the similarities ended. Wait, are these just skyscrapers? Most were covered with panes of glass that reflected light in 1,000 directions, while others seemed to be nothing but frames of steel. This is literally just skyscrapers. Some had tall spires on their tops, while others possessed triangular caps. What kind of city is this, said NieR. Where are the people? Where are the houses? Perhaps this land is intended exclusively for artistic use. The debate continued as they made their way through the city. Miracles of artistry were everywhere. Great iron crates with wheels set silent on steel rails. Trains, beautifully carved works of lights of red, amber, and green dangled over every street. Stoplights. As they moved away from the massive sculptures, they found a great array of smaller ones. Some were covered in glass or brick, but many were composed of materials they had never before encountered. The sheer variety of colors and styles is staggering. Unable to find a theme or purpose to the abstract works around them, NieR and Weiss eventually fell silent. On the outskirts of the city, they discovered 3 sculptures in the shape of humans. NieR uttered a sigh of relief as he approached them. Finally, I was getting tired of modern art. The 3 statues were indistinguishable, except for a single word chiseled into their right arms. One read Alpha, one read Beta, and the final one read Gamma. As NieR moved to touch the nearest statue, a bird flew from the top of one of the sculptures. Alighting on the statue's shoulder, it emitted a brief, beautiful song that took the form of words. Only one form is real, the others are false. The real form will always speak the truth. The false ones will only speak lies. With that, the bird departed. As if on cue, the 3 statues shuddered to life, acquiring color and form as they began to breathe. Hey, look at that, said NieR. They're alive. The triplets bowed low before NieR. Please, said Alpha. You have to get me out of this nightmare. I am real. Stop lying, said Beta. He turned to NieR and threw his hands in the air. Alpha's a fake. You know, I'm the real one. What a load of crap, said Gamma. Beta is a fake. Everyone knows I'm the only real one around here. The respective pleas given, the 3 statues returned to their frozen state as silence once again enveloped the city. Wait, do I gotta work on this? So the true one tells the truth, and the fake ones tell lies. I'm not good at logic puzzles! Well, okay. A and B cannot both be true, but they can both be false. You think you know it? Okay, what do you think, Miffy? I'm gonna take a drink of water. I'm so bad at this shit. Any of them could be telling the truth. So A says that they're real, B says that A is fake, and C says that B is fake. Well, hang on. C can't be the true one, because if they're the true one, then B has to be lying, and B would be lying about Alpha being a fake. So that would mean that Alpha is true. So it cannot be C. Meanwhile, if B is telling the truth, then A is fake. A saying that they're real is fake. That's a lie. And C saying that B is fake is also a lie because B is true. Okay, wait, I think it's B. I think it's B. When you consider all the statements, only one of them could be the real thing, said Weiss. NieR furrowed his eyebrows and considered his answer. Only one form is real, the others are false. The real form will always speak the truth, the false ones only speak lies. Real one's Beta. Though NieR's voice betrayed a notable lack of confidence, he was relieved to see Weiss nodding at him. If Alpha were telling the truth, began Weiss in the dry tones of a lecturer, Beta and Gamma would be fakes. But in that case, Gamma's claim that Beta is fake would be the truth. even though Gamma is a liar. Therefore, that theory crumbles. Now let us presume that Gamma spoke the truth. That makes Alpha and Beta liars. In the situation, however, Beta is calling Alpha a liar, which will leave us with two statues telling the truth. Finally, let us assume that Beta is telling the truth. If so, Alpha and Gamma's lies would make sense. Therefore, Beta must be real. As Vice finished his explanation, Alpha and Gamma crumbled soundlessly into dust, while Beta sprang to life once more. Congratulations, villager, said Vice in a cheerful voice. The time to awaken has arrived. Thank you for saving me, cried the villager. He dropped to his knees and bowed his head as low as it could go before an uncomfortable NieR pulled him to his feet. Why did you have a dream like this? Asked Vice. Have you been to this city before? The villager slowly looked around at the bizarre objects and sculptures that dotted the landscape, then shook his head. I don't think so. I mean, it's impossible, right? There's no way I could have ever been to a place like this, but at the same time, I feel like I've seen it before. Deja vu, muttered NieR, just like the mayor. The vague sense of unease that struck NieR during the mayor's dream spread once more through his mind. This is about the replicants and, like, their Gestalt lives, right? Yeah, this is what this is about.
That was rough.
I am positive I have seen that place before.
Okay, that's enough. Don't need you getting all weird on me, too.
Alright, we have one more dream, right? There is just one more, right? Here, let me look around. Yeah, that seems to be the case. Alright, let's do this.
This person must be dreaming too.
It would appear that way, yeah.
That was a pretty cool dream, actually, so I'm glad I'm doing these on stream.
Can't say I'm very excited to go back there. That dream world sort of creeps me out.
Perhaps you should spend less time complaining and more time.
When the statues come to life, it says they gain color, implying they weren't colored before. Ah! Salt!
Yeah.
Salty dream. Oh. I breathe air scented with death and resist the urge to laugh, for I know it will sound like the words of a madman. How long have I been in this fresh hell? My box, my prison, is tucked beneath a stairway in the long, unused catacombs of some infinite castle. Outside, I hear the sounds of a funeral dirge that plays without end. Light has no place here. Wind is a forgotten friend. I pray for death to come, but he forsakes me. Time passes, and eternity slips by in a single tick of the clock. Someone knocks on my prison. Anyone here? I hear an unfamiliar voice say. My savior. I claw at the door of my jail, embedding thick splinters under my ragged nails. I scream for help. I laugh. I sob. Surely this is a product of my addled mind. Surely it cannot be true. Help me, I cry. For the love of all the gods, help me. Impossibly, I hear the sound of a lock being torn out and falling to the floor. As the door slowly creaks open, I have just enough time to see a silver-haired boy in a floating book before the light pours inside. My eyes, accustomed to blackness, explode with pain, and I'm forced to turn away. Who are you? I ask, shaking hands covering my face. How have you come to this place? I am Grimoire Vice. This is NieR. Long have we been searching for you. Now come. Stand! We shall awaken from this nightmare together. The one known as NieR extends his hand and pulls me from the cell. Though my eyes are slow to adjust to freedom, my ears are keen as ever, and they recognize the staccato sounds of heavy rain. I never thought to hear that again, I whisper. Would that this were not such a terrible storm, said Grimoire Vice. Look at your feet. I force my eyes open and see water pooling around my ankles and lapping at my shins. There's so much of it. Yes, and more comes each moment we delay. If we do not make good our escape, we shall all drown in this castle. We know you are weak, but you are our only hope to survive this place. Time, that long-forgotten friend, made itself known again. I nodded my head and swore to save my rescuers, no matter the cost. The castle catacombs are a maze, twisting upon themselves like the endless entrails of a giant. I squint down the dim corridors and proceed north. Oh! Oh! You are eaten by a wild grue! At the end of the corridor, I find a row of 20 gorgeous canopied beds resting atop a carpet of velvet. All are covered in a thick layer of dust and cobwebs. Searching for the door to the next room, I come upon a shapeless mass of gray matter. It has been shoved against the side of the wall. Despite my fever, I think I see the outlines of a door just beyond. When I reach out a finger and touch a piece of the mass, it turns to dust and drifts away on the wind. Is this salt again? Realization slowly dawns, and I fall to my knees and weep. Corpses. I find a mountain of charred and crumbling corpses. I look from it to the beds and back again until the horror dawns full upon me. Someone has piled these bodies into a tower and set them ablaze. Whether they were alive or dead, I do not know, and sanity will not permit me to consider the proposition further. I make a sound, whether scream or laughter, I cannot be certain, and my mind grants me merciful blackness, and I find myself opening the door and leaving that most terrible of rooms. I squint down the dim corridors and proceed east. I squint down the dim corridors and proceed north. I squint down the dim corridors. North. At the end of the path, the waters rise to my waist, exhausting me both physically and spiritually. I pray that this is the way out. Eventually, I can stand the sight of the waters no longer, and so turn my eyes upward. Imagine my surprise when I see a series of paintings hanging on the faded plaster wall. Each depicts a person in the prime of life, clad in clothing of the highest quality. The styles, however, are strange to me, leading me to believe that these people had lived long, long ago. One subject wears an outfit that particularly catches my eye. It is constructed of a thin, breezy cloth and decorated with a motif of flowers and birds, while encircling the figure's waist is a leather belt of the most perfect construction. It is a stunning costume, even by modern standards. As I gaze at the portrait, I am struck by a desire to touch it with my own hands. Yet as I extend a single finger to the painting, I am gripped by a most unpleasant feeling. Staring closely at the image, I see a bend and warp into the shape of another finger. Something behind the picture is pointing at me. Is it another prisoner? A fellow inmate trapped for eternity in this place? I cannot let it pass, and so I seize the portrait with both hands and throw it into the water. The wall is hollow behind the painting, and inside I can just make out a body. Whether or not this is a prisoner, there would be no rescue. The poor soul is long dead. Scraps of clothing lie on the floor around the bones. Only a small amount of the fabric has survived, but it features the same delicate designs that were depicted in the portrait. I have been admiring a row of corpses, blocked from view by portraits of each victim at their pinnacle. Enough! Shielding my eyes, I paddle forward through the water. I squint down the dim corridors and proceed south. Okay, last I went north, so let's go east or west. At the end of the path, I find myself in a great hall with only the sounds of rain for comfort. The waterlogged red carpet squishes beneath my feet as I approach the center of the room. Once there, I behold a beautiful dining table upon which rests china and silver of the finest construction, as well as the remains of a fantastic feast. Hey, this was a puzzle in Resident Evil 4 Remake! As my eyes continue to adjust, I see many chairs surrounding the table, each holding a dinner guest. Noticing movement, I approach the chair at the table's head, and as the truth of the matter dawns on me, I recoil in horror. The host of the feast is a corpse, as are all the invited guests. An army of foul, wriggling insects have made homes in the remains, and this is the movement I saw. This once splendid feast was now nothing more than a requiem for the damned. I take a moment to steady my shaking hands, then slowly back away from the table. Desperate to lose sight of the abomination before me, my gaze lands on the chairs upon which the dead were seated. This is a mistake, for the chairs prove to be even more terrible than the feast itself. Each one is covered in a layer of spikes that run from the seat up the back and down the arms. This explains the color of the carpet beneath my feet. I can only pray that the unfortunate diners were dead when the meal began. Or if not, it is a simple task to envision the agonized screams that must have sprung forth from their mouths. My mind grasped frantically at the possibility that these souls had committed some terrible crime for which this was their punishment. Though in truth, I suspect they had committed no crime at all. There would be no tomorrow for these unfortunates. This was their last supper. I went east, so let's go north. Against all hope, we make it to the front door. Break it down, someone cries, and so I give myself to the effort. In tandem of NieR and Grimoire Vice, I slam my body against the thick, sturdy door. On the third try, it gives way, and we find ourselves sprawled on the ground outside the castle. The storm is in retreat. The clouds above are still dark and foreboding, but to the west, I can see a thin shimmer of sunlight trying to break through. How can I thank you? I cry as tears join the rain on my cheeks. I would surely have died in there. Looking down, I suddenly notice that my dress is in tatters and sheepishly try to cover my exposed skin. "You're dressed?" asked Weiss. "Then you are a woman, madam." "I am." I proffer the two a smile. I suppose that comes as something of a surprise, seeing as how I exist only in the form of words. This is interesting. I can see that the one known as NieR is disappointed that the torn dress will be given no further description, but he hides it well. Wait, what? NieR, come on. Don't be like that! With a nod and shrug, the three of us set forth to our awakening. Behind us, an awakening of another kind is taking place. Black smoke fills the abandoned castle, providing the countless damned souls inside with their final shroud. After a moment, the castle's windows shatter with a mighty roar. A fresh breeze blows through the hallways and corridors, clearing the smoke away for good. As we watch in awe, uncountable black shadows slowly flicker to life, crossing to and fro in front of the broken windows. The castle's dead have awakened to their new life as shades. Oh. Okay. We're not gonna think about that anymore.
You have anything to say about that?
Hopefully there will be no labyrinth next time.
First try, nice. Wait, can you like fail that?
I hear that. Okay, there. Now all the villagers can wake up, right?
Yes, if the mayor's assumption was correct.
I was kind of just keeping a
I think I have
mental
had
map in my head.
to last a lifetime. Thank you very much.
You're telling me. Anyway, let's go see the mayor.
I should get a weapon from this.
Oh, how wonderful. Thank you so much. Here, I have something for you.
A one-handed sword fate.
Wow, this looks valuable. I can really have it?
Of course. It's apparently a weapon of some renown, but we have little use for it.
Well, we appreciate it.
Thank you again for everything.
Score! Let's take a look at it. Oh, it's very light. Oh, it's a katana. Hang on. Isn't this weapon an automata? A sword carried by the world's most loyal servant. Like that loyalty, the sword's blade is straight and true. Oh shit, this is easy to upgrade. I just need to get some more broken antennas. I can grind that out simple. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna do that between streams. If you take too many wrong turns, you actually drown and game over. Whoa! Good thing I was keeping that mental map. Holy fucking shit! Ah, 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 ah.
So how was the village?
Oh, it was truly
Sleepy.
magnificent. There are no words.
No, there were a lot of words. There were so many fucking words.
Neat.
Let's get back to Popola. She'll probably want to know what's going on in there.
Okay. I'm gonna go save in the village and then we're gonna call it a stream. I'm really glad I did those side stories there. They actually were very cool. They were much cooler than the like required story. If I'd left it there, I kind of would have been disappointed. City of Art thing was really cool because the imagery was amazing with like the skyscrapers and the sculptures and everything. But I think that castle one was my favorite one. It was so dark and foreboding. God, the writing is so fucking good in this game. Ugh. I think the original NieR is kind of a strange and transgressive masterpiece, or work of art at least, that's very easy to pass over because it's not very easy to get into as a game sometimes. But if you push past it and get into the art part of it, then there is a lot to think about and a lot to enjoy and a lot to just sink your teeth into. But I guess that's the same of a lot of art, right? I don't know. I'm not qualified to talk about the merits of art. Chat, that is it with game. I'm gonna level up Faith in between streams. Oh, hang on. There was once a famous poet in a land to the far, far east. Now in his twilight years, his ability had withered such that he could no longer craft a single stanza or verse. The poor poet spent every moment racked with sorrow for what had been lost. But one day a monk appeared by his side, gently placed a blade in his hand, and imparted the following words. Go fuck shit up, yo! You're cringe, but at least you're free! Thank you for watching, everyone. I hope you have a good night. I will see you all later. Bye-bye now.